tough, but it's never been about you. You're free, but cement your feet a statue. Your rules, but you'd rather make up something. You're dead, you were never good for nothing. Double negatives leading me in circles. Twist infinity, you drive me insane. Hit hard, a broken wall. Hit hard, I gave it all. Hit hard, a family tie. Oh, but you'd rather just fight. Your dirt never washed off in an April shower. You're crushed by the weight of those you can't devour. You're armed, but the plan never executed. You're shocked that you hold a gun and never shoot it. Regulated when the rules are simply saturated. Is it everything or is it just that I'm insane? Hit hard, a broken wall. Hit hard, I gave it all. You tried and failed and fell. All of this just say you lost it all to gain some power. All of this just say you plant a seed to kill a flower. All of this just say you talk your way into your silence. All of this is just a ploy to force your hand of violence. It's a waste of time thinking you got tough when it's never really been enough. Am I insane? Hit hard, a broken wall. Hit hard, I gave it all. You tried and failed and fell.
Alright, my dudes, how do you do? Hopefully everybody is doing pretty good. Because today, we are here with that good old Texas Altar Penance Lappy Vigil Siracusano event. It's gonna be fun. It is going to be quite fun. So I'll switch the screen over in a sec, but y'all already know if you haven't hit the like button, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Helps out very much, my dudes. And yeah, so just give me a moment. And I'm not buying anything or anything like that. I'm just literally swapping out characters in my base.
Now, where should I put Pillow? You
So
want
yeah,
something
give
to
me
drink,
a
Doctor?
sec. Almost done doing this. And then we'll be good. Okay. And bop. So let's see here.
Great.
Let's see how everybody's doing. Alright, what's up, Frosty? How are you? What's up,
Got any new
Terrible, Jria, Oberon, Pichu, Shake? What's up, Andres? Let's see, who else? What's up, Speedy? What's up, Doctor? What's up, Drake? Hello. Oh yeah, that PV that I just checked out last night. Yeah, that thing was hype. Listen, the characters and that were looking really, really good. You said eating some ice cream. Ooh, what type of ice cream you got? And you said, yo, Big K, how's it going? My guy, I'm good. I'm good. Doing quite well. How you doing? How you doing, Yanix? How you doing? Bro said, 2 chicken burger and 1 water. Okay, I'm not reading all of that. Every day this week, you just been randomly asking me, like, for food orders. All right, this is not a Burger King. This is not a Wendy's. Okay, I'm sorry, but it is not. You said, yo, it's been a while since I caught a stream live. Well, welcome in, crazy. All right, let me do this free poll real quick. It's a Arby's, is it? You said newly hyped for further Laterano shenanigans. Same.
I am Ansel, a medical intern.
Listen, it was a free poll. I already got the character that I wanted to get. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Alright, that's whatever. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kay. May you all be well and your polls be blessed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Same to you. Alright. Credit store. Anything over here that I'm gonna care about too much? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that I'm gonna really care about too much. I mean, I'm able to get Kyobi, but I don't know. I mean, it was a character that I wanted when I first started the game, but I have too many characters that I need to build that I like. So yeah, I got way too many. Bro said the thumbnail of that video made me think you would read us a fanfic about him. Interesting to see it was real. What about? You talking about Executor? Is that what you're talking about? Oh lord, no, chat. I don't read fanfic. Oh Jesus, no. I mean, I know there's like, I know there's good stories that like people make and stuff, but me reading a fanfic on stream, lord. All right. How many Oreo rocks have you farmed? Okay, you're asking them. Okay, I know you ain't asking me. Cause I ain't farmed anything yet. Alright, so 3 polls, so we'll save those. Module blocks. D32 steel, that's always nice to get. Bipolar, nanoflake, hell yeah. What's hilarious is there's multiple things that I needed here, I'm pretty sure, to get Texas up, and I didn't even know. Did not even. No, we just started? Yeah, we're about to start. We are about to start, so you haven't missed anything, to be honest. I'll say that. And you said, Critica Artistica? This, right here. Read all review. What is this? Chat, what in the world is this? Reviews? What? What? Familia's, okay. Okay, Familia's, history, blah. Alright, the demise of Texas was a result of Siracusa's old order, yet even the fall of such a prominent Familia did not change anything. The status quo did not change, and they continued to fight amongst each other. The new Siracusa cannot continue down this path. 8.7 out of 10. Huh. I'm not reading all these out loud right now. Wait, so I get stuff for just leaving likes? Alright, don't worry, yeah. Oh yeah. The critic's identity has been revealed. Of course, Lapland, right? Of course, the first one that I actually hit like on was Lappy, huh? That's funny. Giovanna Rosati. Okay, got a pin. I was eating popcorn in a theater and they kicked me out. Never got to finish. 5 out of 10. Damn. Dan Brown in the party. No opinion. If things really did end that way, that might have been better for a lot of people. Dimitri. Okay, so I need to like all of them eventually. This show was my Siracusano debut. A lot of unexpected things happened along the way, but the final performance turned out pretty good. Looks like the audience enjoyed it too, which makes me very happy. Okay. Sora. Hey, yo. What the hell? Interesting. Oh, I could choose other plays to... Oh my god, what in the world? What in the world? Alright, give me the garbage one. Let's see. This one got a 5.4 out of 10. Ah, yes. You said you have enough likes for all of them right now. Wait, does it even change? Where did I click on this in the first place? Who knows? You know, I'm just gonna like them all. I'm just gonna like them all. You gotta get this damn event started, bro. So just hit all the likes. I'll take whatever reward. And we keep it moving. That's about it. Alright. And we should be good. Cool. So I think, yeah, we're good here. Yeah. Alright. So now, what is it? Over here? The hell is this? The car wash. And the cafe. They got a pizzeria, Main Street, a hotel, a shady park. Oh. Is this where I start? Yeah, I would think. What, interlude, lingering illness? What the? Okay. Bank. Pizzeria, Martina. Alright. Texas wakes up from a dream knowing that her past has come knocking on her door. Dark clouds loom over Vocini. The rainy season has come. You said starting the event a week later? That's what happens when you play multiple games on a channel. Yes. That is what happens. Some stuff gets pushed to a later date. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Better prepare my Italian? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't think that's something that's strong over here for me. Alright, the streets of Colombia as a whole are generally more spacious and vibrant than those of Siracusa. But when walking through these streets, one sometimes feels a sense of emptiness, as if one does not belong. Hey you, car wash guy. I heard you're from Siracusa, so I've got a question for you. My guy out here with the dishwashing gloves. Okay, well the car washing gloves. My bad, my guy. I'll put some respect on your name. I'm here to wash cars, not answer questions. Don't be like that, pal. Relax. We're not here to cause trouble for broke-ass bumpkins like you. Bumpkin? The hell is a bumpkin? I don't know. Heard a group of your countrymen came into town today, and we just want to know where they are. Bro said you? Listen, I know you ain't calling me a bumpkin when I don't even know what that means. That is rude. What business do you have with them? Bro wants me to play the Spider-Man Pizza Time song? Will I get hit with copyright for that, bro? So what you asking me? It's pizza time. I'm just a dumb one from the countryside, and okay, an uneducated person, generally from the countryside. Okay. Now Drake, that's you, that's not me. What are you talking about? Business, catching up on old times? Old times, huh? Hey, my nono always used to tell me, never forget that you're Siracusanan. You don't look Siracusanan to me. Me? Siracusanan? Colombia is the future, pal. It's where the gold certificates are. The young associates of the Colombian families always heard from their forefathers that they came from Siracusa, but they've never taken it seriously. Your roots will always be in Siracusa. It's the crusty old fossils who say stuff like that. Colombia is a land of pioneers. Roots? We don't need roots. That's right. Okay, that's right, Hick. You better tell us where your paisani are, if you don't want any accidents happening to your little shop here. They're in that bar across the street. Okay, chat, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, because there's background noise and it's gonna drive me crazy. Give me like a minute or two. Okay, we back. Sorry, chat. We back. It's just I was hearing my baby brother in the back over there, and it was driving me to insanity, basically. Because like background noise while I'm streaming, it will like slowly just make me lose my mind. So, yeah, we good now. You said you learned Italian for about, okay, for 1 year, about 10 years ago. Nothing's left in your brain. That's like me with learning Spanish back in high school, except we never really learned Spanish because the teachers, they were really bad at teaching it. So, yeah, it left my brain too. It left my brain too. Made him a Siracusa concrete pacifier? What the hell? No. No. He's actually too old to be using pacifiers at this point. He doesn't use them. But I got the joke, though. But yeah, y'all that are gonna get some rest or whatever the case is because it's late for you, you have a good one. Yeah, I mean, I would start earlier, but I mean, I would be dead tired if I started any earlier. Because we had to do stuff. Alright, anyways. Here we are. So you've got a good head on your shoulders, pal. Don't see a whole lot of wolf pups out there as bright as you. To be a pioneer is to invite chaos, and the Colombian families gradually lost the order that they should have had amidst this chaos. But for Siracusa, order stands taller than the law itself. The car wash worker zones out of their noise and commotion, turning and slowly opening a cabinet to produce a tool that he is all too familiar with. It is heavy and sharp, having been meticulously polished by the car wash worker. The glint reflecting off its blade reminds one of the moonlight in Siracusa. Then he slowly walks towards the complacent idiots, who have their backs turned to them. Like a car wash worker who only wants to scrub the floors before opening up shop. Like a Siracusan. Damn! This how they be doing it over here, huh? Texas's eyes snap wide open. As her vision comes into focus in the darkness, she sees a poster Exusai put up against her will. Her hands transmit to her the sensation of the down quilt that was a croissant sold to her at a special price when the season changed. Sora's sleeping assisting CD is still playing. All of this lets her breathe a sigh of relief. She understands full well that the dream had never really happened, that the Colombian family never had a chance to pester the Siracusan guest. As for the car wash worker, she's only met him once, a dream that has no meaning except to remind her of her Siracusan roots. Since coming to Lungmen, she hasn't had this dream in a long while, so why have it now? She unconsciously wants to see the night outside her window. He said, "Oh no, the car wash worker. He said I used to learn Spanish to talk to my grandma, and then she died. Rest in peace to her." The moonlight still shines bright and clean. Myriad colors still dot Lungmen's nightscape. But within it all is an existence utterly incompatible with everything around it. Outside her window, on a rooftop beneath the moon, a wolf is staring directly at her. If everything surrounding it could be called the creations of civilization, then this wolf is undoubtedly a symbol of the wild waste. He does not belong here, and never should have appeared. But he still appeared in all of his majesty, his figure seeming to tower above everything else around him. The hell? Come, it is time for you to fulfill your end of the deal. What the hell? In an instant, Texas understands why she had the dream. Good afternoon to you, Lunar. How you doing? Yeah, I see the shadow here for the wolf. Oh, you never noticed the shadow? Yeah, no, I seen it. Dreams are not necessarily connected to reality, but dreams are often omens. And without a doubt, the dream she had tonight portends that her past has come knocking on her door. One way or another, your past always comes back. Noisy, excessive, corrupt. How far you've fallen to become indolent in a place like this. But at last, you thought of killing me the moment you saw me. That means my trip was still worthwhile. I could give it a serious try. Zaro. It won't make a difference in the end, same as 7 years ago. You should feel grateful, last wolf of... Is that, okay, so the way to say this, okay, Familia? That is how you say that? Or is that pronounced in a different way? Let me just make sure. Because I've seen this word a few times in this already. Let me just make sure that's actually how you pronounce that. Or is it Familia? Is it just Familia and that's just how it looks? Because I thought it was Familia at first, but then I tried pronouncing it the way that it looked.
Familia.
Yeah, so it's literally... Oh, I'm an idiot, bro. Oh my god, it is Familia. Why would I not think it's Familia when literally I've heard that so many times before? Ian reading be like. Okay. Well, chat, don't worry about that. Freaking hell. Alright. Anyways. Where was I? So yeah, you should feel grateful, last wolf of Familia, Texas. Our deal still stands, which means you still have a chance to pay off your debt. Yeah, the Wastelands have always played fair. Stop calling yourself the Wastelands. It has never cut deals with anyone. Signor de Lupi. Maybe you've just never gotten close enough. Yeah, the classic mafia thing. I don't know why I was trying to pronounce that differently when I've literally heard that so many times. Stop talking in circles. What do you want me to do? Follow me back to Siracusa. You to assist my Fang. Fang? Fulfill his request and consider your debt paid in full. At that time, whether you choose to return here or remain there is no longer any of my concern. Fine. What the hell, Emperor? If it ain't Zato, Lord of Wolves, think you could just show up in my city, take my people, and leave like it ain't no thing? Your brain overgrown with weeds now, too. Ah, my bad. Forgot you ain't even got a brain. You know, I know who Fang is. I do know who Fang is, but that's not the same Fang that they were talking about. Alright, Emperor, my wretched kin, what the hell? How long has it been since we last met? 200 years? 3? Huh? What? Emperor? You've been alive that long? What the hell? You got beef with this dude? What? What is this revolting outfit of yours? What are you dressing up as? Damn. My guy said you got no drip. What happened to your sheet music? Or your conductor's baton? Have you finally, tired of pretentiously tickling the ivories atop the lofty spires of Lithanian? What the f... Mind your business, Sorrow. Ain't as if I'd remember the last time we met was. Wish there wasn't a last time. Hope there won't be a next time. And that I forget about this time. Yeah, bro does not like him. Yeah, since I wasn't able to check out Code of Brawl, there's gonna be more than one thing confusing. Yeah, I figured as much. And I don't understand. You could choose to step aside and then forget all about it. Did I stutter? Get your sorry ass back to Siracusa and leave my people out of your shit. Wow, you really don't like him. Okay. My guy really hates this dude, eh? I don't even get how your brothers and sisters still let you and your pups play your little mob game in Siracusa. There are many paths to victory. This was my decision, and it has nothing to do with you. Y'all had some kind of inside deal there, right? Like, y'all keep to your own turf, keep out of human business. Take a good look at yourself. You hardly look any different from the humans, and you're telling me to stay out of human affairs? What are these toys of yours to the glaciers that have not melted for tens and thousands of years? What are these ridiculous black glasses of yours compared to the lasting darkness of the polar nights? And then, there's your so-called music. What need is there for music when you've already the coldest wind? Throw all of this away, Emperor. Bro's calling you a joke. You're forgetting who you truly are. What we truly are. You made up those rules. They ain't for me. My life ain't your business, Wolfie. They came up with something new. I decided I liked it, and I made it mine. Simple as that. We've always belonged to the wasteland. You showed your ass calling this land a waste. Ain't nothing wasted here to me. Think you're any different from the humans rolling around the forests of Siracusa? Didn't get you all hungry for power? You never thought about where all that ambition came from? Zaro, you ain't made no progress in millennia, and on top of that, you also picked up the dumbest shit humanity's got an offer. Oh yeah, you pissed him off. Stow your fangs, kid, that's rude. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves. Nothing will come of it. I'm just a messenger, here to claim what's rightfully mine. She isn't even qualified to be my pawn yet. My people are more than qualified to do anything, including gutting you. Your people? She doesn't belong to you, Emperor. Perhaps you could ask her opinion. 7 years ago, when I wanted out of Columbia, Zaro struck a deal with me. I'd be allowed to go free, and in return, I would do him one favor in the future. Welp! You did that one to yourself, then. You gotta fulfill this damn favor. Without this promise, I wouldn't have been able to make it out of Columbia alive. Ugh, I know all of that. Point is, you're gonna leave with them? Sorry, boss, but I have to honor my word. I don't give no shit about deals and words, Zaro. She's my employee. Texas, I could, magnanimous... Okay, Texas, I could. Magnanimous man that I am. Give you some vacation time and let you sort through all your business. Got nothing to do with me. I mean, Penguin Logistics and employees are free, even if they're in Siracusa. And you, Zaro, if you dare get up in her business, I'll show up at your stinking lair and rip the tail hairs out of you and every single one of your siblings. Make myself a nice broom. Jeez, okay, yeah. Y'all got your beef, I get it, okay. Alright, let me look over, see what you guys are saying real quick. You said favorite icon, by the way, Emperor doing the panda gun meme. The part of the lore where the animal lords, like Emperor, the penguin lord, Zaro, the wolf lord, and things like the parrot from the Great Chief Returns, and the duck lord and IS is so weird. A lot of different animals. Yeah, you just reminded me of that freaking parrot. Huh. But it's still cool. It is interesting. Yeah, you said, yo, don't diss the glasses? Yeah, this dude was straight up disrespecting Emperor like crazy. He said, low-key, Emperor breaks the fourth wall. Tupac doesn't pop up anywhere except for his shirt. Listen, we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it, you know. Tupac is just that strong, man. Listen. He even gets into Arknights. His influence is... It breaks boundaries, you know? Preach inspirational... Wait, there's actual animals. Well, they're not actually animals. Always have been their ancient / immortal beings. He said El Mayo Emperor. Oh yeah, like the lions in Victoria. Okay, yeah, you just reminded me of that too. He said finally playing a story. Indeed. How you doing, Kogia? Alright, I think I'm good. Child of Texas, you may make preparations as you see fit, or say your goodbyes. No need. Sorry, boss, but I'm gonna need a favor. Tell the girls I'm gonna be gone a while, but I'll be back soon. Alright. I'll just let them know that you were crying about wanting to head back to Siracusa. And that you took a long vacation. I tried to stop you, but you wouldn't take no for an answer. Then, I'll have to buy some extra souvenirs and apologize to them when I get back. If you have nothing, I was gonna say nothing left to say. If you have nothing to say, let's be off. Fine. Alright. Here we go, boys. Here we go. And so, a woman and a wolf walk westward, soon disappearing into the night. The streetlights flicker on and off. Alright. And the story truly begins. Vocini alleyway. Did I make it? Good question. When did you? You're pretty lucky. Right when took the shot, you bent over to pick up the keys that had fallen under the seat. Who are you people? What did I ever do to you? Did I make it? Did I make it? Can you make it away from air and water? Can a Siracusan ever get away from the rainy season? Who could ever get away from them? Or, well, from us? What Familia do you belong to? I've done everything right. No gambling, no debt. I'm just an ordinary clerk at Il Mistero de Lavori. Oh my god, these names. Jesus. Publici? However you say that, I'm gonna butcher so many words in this. Oh my god. Oh. Il Mistero. However you want to say all that. That's a hot topic around Vocini these days. I know the son of Don Bellone. That's enough talking. Now's my chance. Like scoops. Ah, what a pain in the ass. A little trick won't save you. The rain's not letting up, eh? You said fast travel? Yeah, we fast traveled all the way over here. Hey, Exusa. Want a bite? After all, this is Siracusa, the land of pizza. You're gonna make me want to eat some pizza. Alright, I've ordered all the flavors the gourmet guide said were worth ordering. You said Bulbaki? That's how you say that? What in the world? I'm not gonna remember that, but you know. Alright, at least one of us is in a good mood. You didn't forget why we came here, did ya? Apple pizza? Like putting actual slices of apple on pizza? Yeah? That's what you be like, you know? Oh wait, no, are you saying that because... Are you saying that because of Zeus or something? Alright, anyways. Not like worrying about it's gonna do it any good. We've been asking around. These guys in black suits don't ever say anything. All I heard is that some family by the name of Bellone recently welcomed a guest. I'm gonna head over and take a look around their place. That scene though, tisk tisk. The foul beasts are probably gonna make a detour once they pass by. Ain't that all the more reason to worry? Let me tell you, our girl's from here. With her skills, she won't get into any big trouble. Plus, we came here with the expectation that we might not see her face to face at all. Isn't that right, Sora? Plays and operas are a very robust scene in Siracusa. Whether you're in a tavern or in a theater, there are always many performances to be found. Syracusans from all walks of life regard opera as a way to unwind. They say even the mobsters are no exception. So I thought, maybe if I could get into a troop. Gotta hand it to you, Sora. Quick thinking, nabbing this chance through Monster Siren Records. Oh. Coincidentally, my agent just asked if I was interested in going to Siracusa to develop my career, which I turned down because I didn't want to leave Lungmen. But even so, ain't Siracusan opera way different than your usual style? It sure is. Both the choreography and the singing will pose major challenges. Plus, we're talking about a completely different kind of stage. But after seeing my performance, the director said he'd be willing to give me a shot. If MSR didn't already have a contact ready to go, I would have had to keep waiting. Are you sure I'm not gonna wake up to find you also disappeared without saying goodbye? Appreciate the sub. Welcome in. How are you doing? Kiranuma? That's not going to happen. I'm not even brave enough for that. Speaking of which, ain't it time for your meetup with the troupe's artistic director? You always had these meetings in some kind of company building or theater before. Crazy he wanted to meet you in a restaurant like this. You said you always forget Monster Siren is an in-universe thing? I do too every once in a while, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be like, oh wait a minute, yeah, that is a thing. Alright, that's not completely unheard of. Some people prefer to chat in a more natural everyday setting to get a better feel for the actor. An everyday setting, huh? Popping up in Siracusa like this doesn't feel natural to me in the least, but all I do is hope it goes well. When we get back to Lungmen, Texas is paying for 3 months of boba tea. No, make that 6. You know, I've actually never had boba tea. People hype it up like crazy, though. You said they also have marshmallow pizza? I've heard of marshmallow pizza before. Where is that? You said, oh, I really like Sora's new skin so much that you got it? I'd have to look to see what it looks like, because I don't remember what it looks like, to be honest with you. Only 6? We have a chance to make her pay through the nose. Whoa, the director actually showed. Help me! Huh? What's going on? Look out! Damn. The freaking bomb? Gotta take them pictures. Spectacular. I've got some great shots from the rehearsal just now. How was it, Signor Bernardo? Not bad. Alright, let me see how I'm gonna do this voice. Really? But not good either. You're too eager to perform, Lena. It's as if you want 10 critics to see 12 different emotions in one of your performances. I'm trying to do that old man voice and mix it in with the stereotypical, like, Italian voice, but I don't think I could do it. I think that's asking too much of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me see. But it's too excessive for my needs. But just give me one thing, as long as it's yours. Your own grief, your own passion, your own desolation. It's not easy being an actor, but you're not as a prop on the stage, Lana, and you should not settle for being a prop either. I have to do the hand gesture. Oh my god, you want me to do all that? Si, senor. Director, guests from Lungmen have arrived. Very, very good. Are you sure you need to meet with her personally, though? She's just a small-time songstress from Lungmen. I could handle this myself. Hello, what's up, Mr. Bro? How are you? Loreno, I know that you, as Lena's uncle, have always sought to impede her potential competitors. But you could try to hide it a little better. Wait, I'm not trying to hide anything from you at all. It's just that we don't have a particularly deep relationship with Monster Siren Records. Rather, there isn't a single theater troupe in Siracusa who thinks highly of this agency trying so desperately to wiggle into our market. But you went beyond expectations, agreeing to the deal to bring one of their singers over to study at our theater. Both logically and emotionally, this doesn't benefit us at all. And now you've even going to meet her personally? It's as you said, bleh, holy crap, Loreno. She's just a small-time songstress from Lungmen, with nothing inherently deserving of my attention. God, chat, it is so difficult to try to read and do certain accents at the same time. But as you will soon see, the from Lungmen holds a special significance. Are you talking about... Whispers. Thank you. Tell him don't go overboard. It's our life, isn't it? Good lord, this is gonna be difficult. How's it going? Good, Odoron. How about you, my guy? they actually have the emoji for that. That's funny. These guys are actually using explosive bolts? Are you alright, sir? I'm fine for now, but you people, you're foreigners, right? You shouldn't have helped me. Getting mixed up with those people is a good way to get killed. Am I the only one who thinks it's mighty strange that there's murder in broad daylight and no one seems to care? That's how you know you're in a bad area. When it's literally just daytime, the sun's shining, and people just committing crimes like this. These guys are tougher to deal with than the gangsters back in Lungmen. You're only making trouble for yourself, Stranaria. What a coincidence. The thing I'm second best at is making trouble for myself. By the way, the thing I'm best at is getting rid of those troubles. You're in Siracusa now. So what? So that means you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Watch out, Exusai. Hey, Penance. Hello, attacking civilians? What familia are you with? Have you forgotten our ironclad laws? Talk about bad timing. No wonder this little runt kept running towards Lavina's commute. Let's get out of here. Get back here! Oh. Here we go. Judge, Lavinia. I remember you. You're from Il Monastero de Lavori Publici. Or Publici. However you say that. What's going on? I have no idea. I was just heading to work. I was about to say reading. Whoops. From the way those guys were dressed up, they should have known the rules. Then why? It's... I'm just a law-abiding citizen. I've never gotten mixed up with any of these... Famigile. Famigile. Oh lord, chat. God, it's been a while since there's been an event in this game that had so many words that are gonna mess me up, man. Oh, jeez. Takes me back. Why? Why are they still... Your Honor, don't you think there's been something weird in the air recently? Are the three of you alright? I'm fine, but those guys ended up getting away. I never expected Siracusa's customs to be so cutthroat. Foreigners in Siracusa should try to be a bit more careful. And who might you be? I am Lavinia, a judge for this city. What about you? You could call me Exusai, and she's Sora. And that's Croissants over there. First of all, I would like to thank you. Your brave actions saved the life of this innocent man. Civilian, same thing, whatever. Okay. Need my help chasing those guys down? Don't bother. They know this city like the back of their hands, and you won't ever catch them. I'll sort out the rest. Where are you from? We came from Lungman. Might as well give you our business card. If you're ever in need of something delivered, you could give us a holler. Lungman? Penguin Logistics. You're the logistics company? That's right. No matter what it is, a tiny coin or a big old burden beast, we could take it wherever you need it to go. Day or night, rain or shine, the customer satisfaction is our mission. Oh, and assuming you have the money to pay, that is. Psh. Huh? Is our pitch that funny? No, I'm sorry. It's just been a bit on edge lately. Did you come to Vocini to expand your business, or just for pleasure? Either way, you chose an unfortunate time to come. Well, actually, we came looking for a friend of ours. Lavinia, we're about to enjoy a grand celebration. What better time could there be to visit? A new city is about to be born in Vocini, the greatest event in the history of Siracusa. Should they be lucky enough, our new friends may get to witness its birth. Bernardo. Don't worry, these are my guests. Yours? Or your tropes? Which would you prefer? I hope it's neither. That's too bad then, because the answer is both. It's not too late to go back to Longman right now, Exusai. What do you mean? You always get the wrong idea about me, Lavinia. I wasn't even the one who invited them here. Signorina Sora chose to come to Vocini herself, isn't that right? Yes, sir. In fact, I'm grateful to Campania della Bala, oh Lord help me, for being willing to take me. All right then, since you're Senor Bernardo's guest, you won't have to worry much about your safety then, at the very least. Just please contact me if you need something. All right, my number's right here. Can do. Now then, I need to ask this gentleman about what happened to him. The rest of you enjoy your chat. You said Signorina? Oh. I see. Bernardo, whoa. Wait. Are you the Bernardo, artistic director of Campagna dell'Alba? That I am. Chat, this is your fault. Because now when I'm talking, I keep doing this. Just instinctively. I'm like, no, put your hand down. What's wrong with me? That I am. Oh wow, you came all the way here just for us? I've always chosen actors myself. After all, you know what they say about wanting a job done well. And who might these two be? They're my good friends who came to Siracusa with me. We're her bodyguards too. The name's Croissant, and you could just call me Exusai. How many freaking introductions are we gonna do within the first 40 minutes? Holy crap. Very interesting names. You said next day Kay gets beaten up IRO because some Italians thought he wanted to provoke him? I don't think that's gonna happen where I live. I'll tell you that much. Not over here. Yeah, I don't even think I know anybody Italian. Yeah, I don't believe so. I do not believe so. So shouldn't we be moseying along? There's no need. The Familia associates Associates, don't cause trouble without a reason. I'm not sure what kind of mess that clerk got himself into, but Siracusa is not without its own order. Okay. This ain't your typical order now, is it? You think so? I got the impression our Sancta friend here would be quite familiar with it. You said the croissant like the bread? Yeah, I mean, there's very dank names in this game. We literally have a character named Paprika. Nah, not even... Okay, nah, even in Laterano, something like that would have been considered straight up assault. Ha! The Signora of Siracusa always says she brought guns in order from Laterano, but the reality seems to be a bit different. Lord. The customs here might be a little too extreme for outsiders, but if you plan on spending any amount of time here, you'll want to get used to them as quickly as possible. Setting aside the little intermezzo we just enjoyed, Signora Sora, is now a good time to discuss your new job? Oh, of course. I'm assuming you haven't read the script yet, correct? This is our trope's latest masterpiece, and your role is found within. It would be an honor. We haven't finalized the title of this production yet, but the name of our creative team has chosen for this tragedy in 3 acts. La Morte di Texas. What did you just say? What did you say? Oh, it seems my play has already captured your attention. Let's take our time and talk. Oh, right. I almost forgotten all the commotion just now. Benvenuti. In Siracusa, my amici. You want your chocolate pasta? I have never had chocolate pasta. I know, like, squid ink pasta's a thing or something like that. I've never had that. You said their parents hate them if they're called burger? I mean, chat, you know there's people in the world that have named their kids, like, waffle and pancake and stuff like that? Like, geez, you gotta hate your kid right off the bat to be naming them waffle. That is terrible. Your squid ink pasta is a thing, overpriced usually. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it would be overpriced. All that fancy food, huh? 10 out of 10 Italian pronunciation. You're gonna hear a lot of 10 out of 10 pronunciations today from me. Oh, Lord. Alright. It just had to be Lavinia again, huh? Rotten luck. And there was that Sancta, too. Why the hell would a bunch of foreigners just show up in Siracusa like at a time like this? Plus, she had some real skills, too. I think it might be true that Signora, Sicilia's guy might also be in Vocini. You said, imagine being named, what, Giuseppe? I used to just name random things Giuseppe. Don't ask. Alright, who cares? Let's just head back then. We'll head back in then. Who's there? Relax, Paisani. I'm not your enemy. And who do you belong to? If I had to say, I suppose I call myself a Sicilian? Sicilian? Stop joking around. They got rubbed out ages ago. He said so. I don't have the energy to waste my breath on you, so you better get out of my way, unless you got a death wish. I'm just here to remind you there are people from the court waiting in an ambush over there. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. What? Who the hell are you? I never heard nothing about nobody coming to talk to us. Of course you didn't, because I didn't come here to talk to you. I came here to kill you. What? That brings me to the second thing I'd like to remind you of. The Sicilians may have been a race, but they didn't die out. What? The hell was that? Huh? Was that a wolf? The hell? By the way, we came here to silence you. Well, nowhere. You talk too damn much. Hope Lapland's not rubbing off on you. That we could agree on. Yeah, we're still at the beginning, dude. You gotta love those Arknights events of where the beginning is like the longest part. Hey, it's me. We're done here. Stay in place and wait? You're the boss. Ain't like I got a choice. Alright. Dot. Looks like we chose the wrong day to come back. And you said I could say, Senor as lady and Signori as gentleman. Oh, is that what that means? Lady and gentleman? Oh. Interesting. Rain. Okay, because he said, why do you say that? And he said, rain. I hate the rain more than anything. It's the rainy season. I already told you before we came back. And now that you don't have your little brother trimming your fur for you, I think you ought to go across the street right now and get it all shaved off. Bruh. What? Watch it or that mop's gonna come right off your scalp. Bruh. You got a toupee on there? Or is he just calling your hair a mop in general? I actually was considering it myself. My barber talked me out of it. Said my head's lopsided. I'd look ugly. What the hell? But I gotta hand it to you for finding a way to make money so quick. Looks like you spent too much time in Lungman, Capone. That Lin fella sure got a few tricks up his sleeves. But doesn't Lungman's governor have him pinned down pretty good? But this is Siracusa, and here, the Familia run the show. It's easy to find an odd job or two. With so many Familia running around, everyone always needs some capable hands. Alright, maybe I was in Lungman too long, but what really surprises me is how they're still running the same playbook they used to when I left Siracusa. The Familia control everything in the city, from the shadows, but they never walk out onto the stage. Gotta stay hidden out here. Gotta be careful. And why do you say that? A new city is about to be born. On the surface... Okay, a new city is about to be born. On the surface, they're in the middle of voting for its administrator. But the truth is, the Familia backing these people are constantly jockeying for power. What the hell are you even talking about? If we didn't lose our own city, we'd be doing the same exact thing. I've been away from Siracusa for a long time. Again, you know, what was it, 8 years? 10? That's a drop in the bucket. What's gonna change what's gonna change in that amount of time? It's long enough to change the way I see a lot of things, but clearly not long enough to fix your short-sightedness. You know, it ain't like we came to no peace agreement, you and me. Our work just isn't done yet. If you're so eager to die, I'm glad to send you on your way. How could you be sure that you won't be the one dying? What the hell? What? How'd you know? Bartender, get your ass out of here. Hello. I didn't think the two of you were on such good terms. Looks like your patron isn't as reliable as you thought, Gambino. Let's be clear here. As long as the two of you complete my commission, I naturally will not mistreat you. However, the commission is not yet complete. When I looked at this guide, like, immediately, I thought, like, for a split second, I was like, Hisoka? I was like, huh? And I was like, wait a minute, what? No. My bad. For a split second, you know. Alright. However, the commission is not yet complete. You think you could double-cross me? Double-cross? If this is your idea of a double-cross, then I recommend you open your eyes a bit wider, Sicilian. So where does this put us now? I need to see what you two are capable of, right here, right now. It's that simple. As long as you walk out of this alley alive, you pass. Huh? I thought you were going to say you'd take us both at once. My brothers would rake me over the coals for that one. You weren't going to let anyone pass in the first place or something like that. You sure talk a big game. I'm looking forward to meeting both of you again. Okay. Oh, I guess we'll be seeing you. Yeah, that guy has a lot of, like, he's a very detailed design, so I would think he has to be playable, yeah? Pretentious bastard. Thinks he's human just because he got used to the city. It's been a while since I've heard that. Looks like we don't have a choice. I'll make sure he figures out who doesn't have a choice. If I knew I'd be fighting for my life back in Siracusa, I would have just stayed home. Was it your call to make? Alright, fine. If we didn't show up, we probably would have been turned into, Familia within a day. But we followed her here, and she went and disappeared without a word. As if she was saying, I brought you back home. Now you're free to do whatever you want. Go fend for yourselves. The moment you start thinking like that is when she pops up right in front of you. You've jinxed it. You look like you've gotten used to life here as well. She will come for us. Oh. Let me ask you this. In Siracusa, who is in bigger danger? A wolf who leaves the pack and goes rogue, or two strays? Well, that's new. I never thought you'd fess up being a stray mutt. Hello, Mr. Streamer. How you doing, Ryuta? How are you? I ain't dumb enough to act like I haven't lost everything. Wish you'd admitted it sooner. Still, it's pretty obvious that she's trying to play with fire right under Lady Cecilia's, nose. There we go. Right, we ain't even shit on the side of the road to that woman, and I won't stand for it. If I get the chance, I swear I'm gonna kill her. But then there's her. She don't even give a damn about, Lady Cecilia. The same Lady Cecilia who sends us a letter and gets us shaking in our boots. And if that wasn't enough to get her back to Siracusa... Okay, and that wasn't enough to get her back to Siracusa, but now she's back. All over another lone wolf. Okay. You said, oh, it's a French pastry. Translated, it means 1,000 leaves or 1,000... layers? Is that what you're trying to say? It's a crumbly laid... sweet treat. Oh. What is wrong with my baby brother? Oh my god. I swear, chat, as kids, they start to get older. They just start getting more unhinged, bro. Oh my lord. Just bouncing off walls, screaming for no reason. Alright, where was I? Oh, what was it that she asked again? Right, how we ended up so scared of Lady Cecilia? Yeah, layers. Gotcha. You said Scree wielding his voice-based arts. Yeah, he's using the voice-based arts right now. The boy's screaming his lungs off. Yeah. I think he's going through his phase right now of just being obnoxiously loud for no reason. Yeah. That's what's going on. Alright, you scared of her, Capone? Honestly, yeah. Nothing could really go against Signora Cecilia. Every Siracusan's afraid of her. So you want to see how she dies? I want to see how she lives. Hate to admit it, but I'm with you. Oh, more. That's why we need to stay alive. Are we finally done with the first part? I haven't even played a stage today, chat. An hour in? Damn! Okay. Jesus. Another servant got attacked? And a Bologna associate to boot? Yeah, someone's clearly trying to pick a fight. Serves them right. If you ask me, it's probably the Rosatis behind it. Those scumbags and their bag of petty tricks. Disgusting. But a lot of, the DC, Famigli have already said that they support the Bolognas taking over the new city. So what's the point of pulling a stunt like this now? Hard to say. The Don's son, Leon Tuzo, is now secretary at Il Ministero de Lavori Pubblici. Whew! Damn. If someone has the skills to take him out along with the Il Ministro himself, wouldn't that blow things wide open again? Considering that Runt's dumb enough to set his own Familia aside to be a yes-man for the government, you say that, but you're forgetting how many associates ate shit over the last 2 years because they underestimated him, eh? Oh, I almost forgot. You were one of them. Bah, I'll admit the Lorenz got some talent, but that's only because the Don's been sitting on his hands the whole time. Once he decides to call the shots. That's true. The Don hasn't said anything yet, and the Bolognas can't name themselves the winners so soon. Enough. The entire room suddenly falls silent, the clamor and chatter from before seeming like nothing more than an illusion. Who the hell are you? I don't care what you believe deep down, but during this tense time, you don't make light of the situation and you don't do anything rash. I know what you're all thinking. I get it. Oh, okay, not oh, sorry. Of the DC Familia. Oh lord, our Familia Saluzzo hasn't yet placed our wager. It is still too soon for that. You said, oh my god, the orange Godfather reference? Is it? Some of y'all might want to, like, throw me through a window after hearing this, but I've never watched The Godfather. I've never seen the movie. I'm actually surprised I've actually never seen it. Now that I think about it. Huh. Well, actually, no. I'm not a movie person like that. I'm very, like, particular with movies that I watch. I'm not like that, the average person who watches movies, yeah. Barges in your home and throws you out the window. Listen, we can talk about this, okay? Yeah, they reference it quite a bit in this event. Oh, I see. Yeah, never watched it. Never watched it. I have homework. Go watch The Godfather so I can truly appreciate this event. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I'll just put The Godfather on in the Discord server. Don't worry. I mean, I would never do that. YouTube, I would know. I will go buy the movie and watch it by myself. Alright, it is still too soon for that. Yes, Don Alberto. Since, let's see here. Since time immemorial, Familia Saluzzo has always been like this. You said that's a total of 7 hours or so, by the way? Huh? The movie? What, like what, both movies? Because there's, how many movies is there? 2 or 3? Or are you talking, like, or what are you talking about specifically? Am I not familiar with that meme? Look how they massacred my boy. I do know that meme. 2? You said there's like 5? Huh? Think it's about 3? Y'all just gave me 3 different answers, bro. Since time immemorial, Familia Saluzzo has always been like this. One is allowed to think, but not to advise, because Alberto Saluzzo calls all the shots. Alberto never allows anyone to question his decisions. Nobody in the Familia finds this unusual. They say that the Saluzzo's strength comes from the fact that Alberto is always correct. Lappy! Everyone's here? My, now that I look closely, I see a lot of old faces. You're... Yes, but that is not to say that there are no rebels. Only most of them have been erased from the Familia, and we have never heard from them again, with the exception of a white wolf named Lapland. She pulls a chair over and props her feet on the table, as if she owns the place. Who let her in? Don Alberto, she killed everyone outside and forced her way in. This is a Familia meeting. Get her out of here. Lady, I mean, Lapland, the Don has asked you to leave. I turned down Lady Cecily's lunch invitation and rushed back like a good little foul beast, eager to return to its nest. This hideout we have in Vocini, it's kinda drab compared to the old Saluzzo stronghold. Tony, do you really have to treat me so cold? Oh god, chat. You said, by the way, when you're encountering Z, you need to pronounce it the same way you pronounce pizza. Oh lord, it is too much to consider. Listen, man, I gotta pronounce all this stuff right and do different freaking voices, man. It's too much. Oh lord, y'all gonna just have to deal with my butchered freaking reading, bro. I'm telling you. Alright, you're no longer an associate of the Familia. What? Okay, What, you think I came back to beg the old man to let me back into this this most distinguished Familia? Please watch your words, lady. Right. Even though I was so disgracefully kicked out, this Familia has always had a special place in my heart. So, at this critically important time, I have chosen to come back home, at risk to my own life, ignoring my father's disdainful glare, to bring back a vital piece of intelligence. Does that not move you to tears? Oh, Lord help me. She said she may be insane, but I like her. You like her even more in this event? I already like Lapland before even knowing much about her. You said special K, 2 words. Lapland altar. I like the way you think. Honestly, I would take Lappy altar. Give me even more Unga Bunga Lapland. Make her crazy good. You could do like a specialist operator, because base Lapland is like guard, right? So you could do that. It'd be cool. I'd like it. Okay. Where was I? Lapland, even if you are the Don's own daughter, you've overstepped your bounds. This is no place for you to run roughshod. Oh, roughshod, there we go. Did you just shank him? You! Never seen that guy before. Was he new? Yes, Lady Lapland. You're so cruel, father, to doubt the sincerity of my actions. You got my desk dirty, Lapland. Desk can be replaced, right? Let's hear it then. Your so-called vital intelligence. Texas. The same Texas you let go? That's right. Baloney brought her back. Lapland squints at her father. Gotta love the family drama. Jeez. This homecoming has not inspired a single shred of emotion within her. She carries within her only a faint glimmer of amusement as to what might happen, or rather, what she is about to make happen. Because she has been in such environments far too many times in her life. She has returned. The thoughts that inadvertently bubble up in her mind seem ever so laughable. Hey, Vigil! Sally. You know... Oh, your real name's Leon Tuso. Okay, you know what I'm sad about, chat? I love this dude's design so much. Like, this is a great design. Such a great design. But I've heard from everybody that he sucks. Like, I have heard from everybody that this dude, gameplay-wise, is trash. And I'm just like, why? Why? Like, I don't only try to play meta units, y'all know that. But... like, at the same time, I don't want to build a character and then he's just garbage either. You know? Oh, it's pronounced like Chelly? Like, so like Chelly, like that. So... yeah, Black Knight way better. It's like, ah, man. He needs a really good module. Does anybody know if he's getting, like, does anybody know if he's getting a module anytime soon? Or just no? Let me know. Because if he does, I would love to... What? No confirmed modules for Tactician. Like I said, I don't, like, only try to play meta units and stuff, but if this dude really is not that great, then it's just gonna be like, oof, spending all those resources to build him, you know? Man, this is a crime, chat. How dare they make a cool-looking character, and then they just do him like that. Just call me Texas. Alright, Texas. How does it feel to be back in Siracusa? Not too great. I can imagine if I were you, I wouldn't feel too great about suddenly being forced to go somewhere, even if it was my homeland. Though, if it isn't too much to ask, I'd like you to imagine this as well. Your father suddenly forced a bodyguard onto you, and she's a whole lot stronger than you. It's not a great feeling either. Understandable. Yeah, hopefully one day bro could get a freaking module. That'd be crazy. damn. You E2'd him nonetheless because he's cool. Like, he is so cool, man. He is so freaking cool. Damn. You said, hello, Keith, how you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing, my guy? You said, it got so busy at work. Trash operator vigil. Who said it? I'm prepping up, for Reed, the Flame Shadow, but we will get CC11 and break the ice rerun. And then Firelight cast. Oh yeah, Reed should be cool. Like, Reed Alter. That should be pretty hype. And yeah, I know there's a lot of people that have been saying Vigil is not great, unfortunately. Did any of you even use Beanstalk? Bro, I don't, I don't know. Maybe I will still end up just building Vigil for the hell of it. Okay, you know what? I say that. I'm lying to you, Chad. I'm lying to you. Let's be honest. I have so many other units that I need to build before I build Vigil. Okay. Stares at my sniper operators. Like, jeez. I feel like the sniper class in this game is like... It's like the most neglected class for me personally. That I just have not built enough from. Oh my god, I've neglected it way too much, dude. That and supporter, I think I've neglected life out of. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta do that. I got to do that. Good lord. You said if you play IS, you use Beanstalk and Black Knight. The Eternal Chug for promotion mats. Yes, it is paid. It is pain, dude. I mean, they do have those things where you could just straight up buy the promotion for the character, but I'm like, listen, bro, I'm not doing that, okay? I am not doing that. I gotta save the money out here. What's up, Nagito? How you doing? You said Vigil's just a sniper at this point, just not a 6-star. And you could wait for Miosis. He's actually good. Yeah, I want to get Miosis. There is so many characters coming up that I want to get, and the best thing about it, chat, is I'm gonna have a lot of currency. Thanks to this banner and me not having to spend anything. Ooh, we good. We are really good, dude. So I'm happy. I am very, very happy. Alright, let's continue. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to let you leave. All I could say is, I hope we could both do what we need to do. Go ahead and get changed. We had this outfit custom tailored in old Familia Texas style. I hope you could be my bodyguard tonight and accompany me to the banquet. Sure. Besides Texas lies the well-pressed suit that Familia Bologna has prepared for her. She looks towards the tightly shut door. She knows what she's supposed to do. To fulfill Zato's contract, she needs to exit this room, kill a few irrelevant people, create some chaos, and then finally kill a few important people. Well, let the bodies hit the floor, huh? Irrelevant or important, this is the attitude Siracusans have towards life. She too used to think like that. Even now that she has learned to see the world and through a different lens, as soon as she stepped back into the city, she quickly realized that these practices were still ever so familiar to her. She has returned. The thoughts that inadvertently bubble in her mind fill her with disgust. Back to her roots, and she doesn't like it, dude. Finally, we finished the first part. Oh my god, that was like an hour. Jesus, that's insane. I got 1 OP, let's go! Also, if you haven't hit the like button on the stream, please be sure to do so, by the way, if you haven't. And subscribe if you're new. We do quite a bit of Arknights content over here. Yeah, finally finished the prologue. And what's up, Remzy? How you doing, my guy? We gotta play Street Fighter later. Remzy, me and Club were playing it last night. I was pissing Club off, bro. Good night, everyone. You have a good night, Frosty. I know it is hella late for you, so thank you for watching for a bit. But yeah, you get that proper rest. Alright, where do I go? Where the hell do I go now? Here? Ah, okay. Oh, right here. I have to click. Okay. There we go. The reign has gone on for too long. So long that we can no longer tell truth from lies. So long that we could not see who has walked into the reign. So long that I'm gonna read dialogue for another hour before I get to play one stage. What? Alright. Alright, time for me to shred through this stage like it's nothing, huh? You said, I will say I might have a scrimmage depending on when you guys want to play. Gotcha. Yeah, the dialogue is something. I mean, I like the foundation that they're setting so far. It's just, God, it's all these different tones that I have to do in my voice, and then all these pronunciations. I'm just like, oh my God. Lord help me. Chat, this is how my Texas is looking. You see, we're almost at that M3. Last time we were M1, now we're M2. You said there's battles in this game. Yeah, this isn't a visual novel. So we're getting there for Texas, okay? We getting there. Alright, yeah, we could just run with this team. We good. Yeah, I do masteries for characters that, like, I really like. Like, I did it for Silver Ash, I've done it for Thorns, I've done it for Surtur. Just to name a few. I did it for Spectre also, yeah. Okay. Oh Lord, chat, help me. Chat, I feel like I feel like I might have to just talk in like a normal voice, or I'm gonna cook my freaking throat, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm doing too many different Italian tones. I say Italian like that because I Lord knows I can't sound Italian, but I don't know. I don't want to completely destroy my voice when I still got another stream I have to do tomorrow. God. I need to do the hand thing. Is that gonna save my voice? If I do this, is it guaranteed to make sure that my voice doesn't get cooked? Alright, welcome to Titro di Milano Signori Me. What the? I don't know what the hell I just read. Wow, this place is breathtaking. Siracusans love to kill time here, to the accompaniment of music and performance. After all, when reality is monotonous and difficult to change, people naturally need a place to indulge their fantasies, or to equate their blood-stained business dealings with the legendary exploits of the heroes on stage to obtain a sense of moral satisfaction. Wow, you really don't pull any punches, huh? Of course not. In this line of work, we must be clear-eyed about our own profession, no? Your friends over there seem to have been on their guard from the very beginning. I don't mean no disrespect, but Mr. Director, by the way I heard it... Oh no, chat. Oh no. No, that's not a good sign. when I have to start clearing my throat like that, oh no, I'm overdoing it with the voices. Okay, yeah. Chat, I'm talking in a normal voice. I already know how this is gonna go if I don't. Yeah. I gotta. Oh God. Jeez. Yeah, no, I gotta do a normal voice. I'm gonna be cooked. Alright, I don't mean no disrespect, Mr. Director, but the way I heard it, you was calling that play you're rehearsing? What the La Muerte de Texas. The Death of Texas? That may be the crappiest joke I ever heard. You seem to be well acquainted with that name. It's fairly unusual among foreigners. Syracusans rarely bring it up in the first place, and the mafioso here are even more secretive about it. But the story of Familia, Texas is one that every mafioso must always keep in their hearts. It is a cautionary tale. A warning. Let's talk about the script itself. There are countless works based on the deeds of Familia, Texas, but not a single one dares to actually print the name. Playwrights are more inclined to reimagine or adapt, with the help of allusion or parody. After all, it is against their interest to invite trouble. Make it double. However, times change and today's audience finds history Well, true history far more salient than fairy tales with falsified names, wouldn't you agree? As such, a remarkable individual has brought this script before us. It's a play in 3 acts. The first act harkens back to the era where Columbia was first established, with many a Siracusan familia yearning for this undeveloped land. Consequently, each dispatched their own teams, one after another, joining the ranks of Columbia's first pioneers. In an era when chaos and opportunity came hand in hand, some were swallowed by the tides of the times, while others found it in their promised land. The cream of the crop among them was Salvador, Texas, a man who would later establish his very own era. I know he means the surname and not her, but still. So Texas is one of the Siracusa's families? To be precise, they were a familia that originated in Siracusa, but took root in Columbia. I have to stop myself from doing the accent because it's coming back a little bit. You said, oh, hello, I'm late. Sorry, I'm late. I was at my cousin's wedding party. Oh, no need to say sorry. Congratulations to your cousin, my dude. Hopefully it was a enjoyable wedding. And how's the event? Reading. A lot of reading. I mean, that's about it so far. I haven't done a stage yet so far. Such, Familia, okay, are hardly unusual over there. From beginning to end, though, old Salvador saw himself as a Siracusan, through and through. And the Siracusans, in turn, rewarded him for his perseverance, always affording him Siracusan's respect. You said rain almost ruined it, but luckily it stopped after a minute. Okay, that's good to hear that it did stop. The Siracusans. Excuse me. The second act chronicles some of the most praiseworthy episodes from a story's struggles in Columbia. Siracusans can be found everywhere in the shadows of Columbia's history, and it is precisely amidst that tide that Salvador gathered his familia. In truth, the contents of this act are best known of the 3. Even across various retellings, they're almost always the same. Accounts of the Siracusan in Columbia can be found in over a dozen versions of any local bookstore, mostly romance novels borrowing the phantom of his name, so to speak. Perhaps there may even be a few words of truth among them, sorry. If you're interested in that, I could point you to some of the less outrageous ones. Oh, I'd appreciate... Why am I about to give you an accent? I'd appreciate that. Think nothing of it. Now on to the third act. This is the one that could change most dramatically between versions, because it deals with the fall of the Texas family? That's right. Outsiders only know one thing for certain about the fall of Familia, Texas, and that is that Salvador was murdered by his own son, Giuseppe. Imagine getting murdered by somebody named Giuseppe. Well, yeah, because okay, so he said Salvador was murdered by his own son, Giuseppe. Well, you know why Giuseppe murdered you? Because you named him Giuseppe. That's why. Alright, who later declared that Familia, Texas would break away from Siracusa's Familia system. Watch, chat. One day I'm gonna make a joke about a name in a game, and somebody's gonna be like, hey, that's my name, and I'm gonna be like, oh, it's a beautiful name. This act angered Lady Cecilia and incurred her retribution. In a single night, the Texas name was wiped from existence. The entire Texas family disappeared in a single night? At least that's what every Siracusan believes, as far as what exactly happened during the liquidation of Familia, Texas. Nobody except the parties involved have any way of knowing. Excuse me, how come there are only scripts for the first 2 acts here? That's because the third act is not yet finished. Each playwright will invariably imagine their own version of how this process unfolded, arriving at a completely different development and outcome. In that regard, our playwright seems to have reached an impasse. That said, the contents of the first 2 acts are already exceptional of their own merits, so I purchased the work without hesitation. Mr. Bernardo, is it possible that one of the heirs of the Texas family survived the chaos? Like maybe she managed to leave Columbia and escape to a different city? Like, for example, Lungman? Huh, that's oddly specific. Lungman, if I recall, that's where you ladies hail from. Apparently, Salvador did not have a particularly amicable relationship with his son, but he doted on his granddaughter. or doted on his granddaughter. Even sending her back to Siracusa, where she was fostered by Familia's Saluzzo for several years. No one has ever seen or heard from her since the liquidation, though. In fact, no one could conclusively say if she was even involved in this at all. Some say she's been in Colombia, or even along the border of Siracusa. Yeah, Sora got a great poker face. He said, Sora, never, remind me to never tell you any important secrets. Yeah, she started getting hella specific, like, yeah, so you never heard about, you know, somebody from that family being alive still, you know, escaping, you know, maybe they're in Lungmen right now, and, well, they were in Lungmen, and maybe they're back over here right now, maybe? Alright, therefore, different accounts of Familia Texas' story tend to have different endings when it comes to her. Listen, don't say anything else. Just stay quiet. She was said to possess their iconic black hair and orange eyes. And I'm speaking hypothetically here, if the last descendant of the Texas family is still alive, and has returned to Siracusan soil once again, what would happen then? Certainly a thought-provoking hypothetical, one with any number of possible developments. Playwrights tend to build their work around such logic. Sadly, Lady Sora, reality does not abide by logic. Some say that she is the guest of the family by the name of Bologna. Some say that the Bolognes are the most powerful family in the city. Some say that she left everything behind to go there, not even giving herself a chance to say goodbye. No, we came all the way here to find her. Your bravery is commendable. Since you've been so frank with me, bringing secrets even I have never heard, allow me to be frank with you in turn. Sora just spilled all the tea all over the freaking floor. There's no tea left in the cup, all the tea is gone, she told everything. She said it all. She has said it all, dude. Familia Bologna and their guests have indeed frequented this theater graciously, offering their patronage to our humble performances. Really? Call it coincidence or call it fate. Is that not how all stories unfold? If that guest truly comes to pay us a visit, then our troupe will be sure to extend her an enthusiastic welcome. Rumor has it, she's a woman of a few words, whose twin swords speak for her. Her name is Jelena Texas. Alright. Meanwhile, stop shoving that plate of thistles in my face, Lavinia. The seasoning isn't as bad as you make it out to be. Give it a try. I'm gonna have to pass again. Oh, I thought he said he was gonna pass out. I was like, what? Are you trying to save room in your stomach for a cold dinner with those smug mafioso friends of yours back home who reek of cigar butts? After all, only the things that happen there have any real value. No, I just seriously can't stand artichokes. Artichokes? What the... You said real life spoiler by Sora? Yeah, you gotta put a spoiler warning on Sora. Sora probably next, and what if Texas then showed up and then went to the lead actress and confessed her love for her? Wait, that only happened in my fantasies? Never mind. Okay, where was I? Leon, I've already lost count of the number of violent incidents that have broken out in the city over the past month. Just this morning, a citizen nearly died at this very restaurant. You're a judge. You should know better than anyone that Siracusa was built on violence, because violence is always the answer. Alright, should there ever come a day when there aren't any identifiable corpses lying in the alleys, then that would be real news. The victim was an employee of El Ministro. Okay, yeah, that whole thing. I ain't reading all that. Your Ministero. Who did it? It would appear that Leon Tuzo, son of Don Bologna, deigns to inquire about the life and death of a citizen only when it concerns his career. Your Honor, Lavinia Falcone. I really don't have the energy to clap back at you right now. We could all feel that the city has been on edge recently, waiting for something big to happen. Something bigger than the Bologna's ultimate victory? If we really are allowed to take the reins, I, for one, do not intend to continue tolerating the thugs that prowl in the corner of darkness. Lavinia, you're familiar with the way I do things. I sure hope so. Over 100 years ago, when Siracusa first turned from a plot of land into a country, its territory consisted of the 22 cities controlled by the Dodici Famiglia. And to this day, the number has never changed, just like Siracusa's ironclad tradition. But finally, after so many years, our ever immutable Siracusa is about to give birth to a new nomadic city. A new nomadic city means new opportunities, new ambitions, and new hopes. You're exactly right. We are indeed at Victoria's doorstep. Economy, traffic, and route planning. We and our friends have already been spreading our influence through every facet of Vocini's new urban area. When that area is formally built into a new city, we will have the right to lead the future of Siracusa. At least that's what the more optimistic associates of the Familia believe. And what do you consider yourself of those optimists? I very much hope I am. That said, the old fellas over at Grey Hall haven't reached their final decision yet. There's no future to look forward to until everyone there has formally let the chips fall. Are we still looking forward to the same future, Leon? Of course. Alright, it's about time for me to head off. Before the banquet starts, I first have to pick up a certain friend. Sexes. We coming to pick you up? Hey, got the fit. Look at you. This whole city is sopping wet. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just looking around. Senora Texas, Lady Texas, how do you feel about the way your hometown has changed? You said since Limbus suits or something else, has it changed you? These new, these newfangled streets and alleys, they hardly count as change. The way I see it is it's exactly the same as the day I left. In this outfit, I don't think it's a very good idea. Listen, I think it's a good idea. Okay, let me stop. Let me chill out, chat. What's wrong with me? Jeez, I need to chill out. Alright, consider it your very first gift from the Familia Bologna. Hopefully you'll find that your tailor has not besmirched the former glory of Familia Texas. Please be at ease and accept it. So if I'm not at ease, can I refuse? Unfortunately, I'm afraid that is not an option. Guess I'll have to find a way to ease up then. So what's my job here? It's very simple. You'll join me at tonight's banquet where I'll proudly announce in front of everyone that I, the son of Don Bologna, have enlisted a bodyguard who has inherited the Texas name. Then you'll kill all of the overzealous, power-hungry idiots there and we'll call it a day. Hey, that sounds easy enough to me. I'd actually be down for that. Same. If only it were ever that easy. Alright, Texas, in the 2 days I've left you in the city, I've been hard at work conditioning my mind. I've been trying to tell myself that the Texas name is worth a whole lot more than the trouble you're gonna bring. That way, I could gradually come to terms with the terrifyingly dangerous situation I've been dealt. The Texases are already dead. Unfortunately, not everyone believes that. Maybe you're the one misreading how much influence a ruined Familia could have. Maybe, but I'm not the one. But I'm not just talking about Familia Texas here. I'm also talking about you. You once returned to Siracusa from Columbia only to leave again. The way I heard it, every Familia involved in the liquidation tried to kill you on your way out, but every last one of them failed. They were all made to pay a heavy price, and it was all sparked by a single woman. You. I just work for Penguin Logistics. I do deliveries. If you've already made your assessment on how much you're worth to Siracusa today, then let me assure you that I know at least as much as you do. First things first, lady. You must have some idea of what's going on in Vocini, right? A new nomadic city, precisely, and regardless of whether you acknowledge it or not, this plan is closely tied to your family name. Or should I say, it was brought on by the fall of Familia Texas. Man, chat, I see why y'all been waiting for me to read this, because it's so much to read. Ain't nobody want to read this themselves. I see. Yo, like, hell no, I'm not reading all this. Okay, the collapse of the Texas has dealt a mortal blow to the authority of Colombia's Family Guy. Okay. And they had no choice but to return to Siracusa's embrace. They brought back Colombian technology as the price for regaining our trust. Finally, Siracusa had acquired the ability to build a new city of its own. However, the most pressing issue quickly became who would have the rights to own it, and the power struggle within Grey Hall began the moment the plan to build the city was completed 5 years ago. You said I'm actually reading them myself, even to sleep. Well, actually, an Arknights moment. Yeah, I knew a few of you guys would say that you did read it. Yes. Today, the power struggle is finally drawing to a close. Why read when you could have someone else do it for you? It's like an audiobook. I'm like a scuffed audiobook, dude. There you go. As one of the oldest Family Guy. Okay, family. Oh my god! You know what? I'm looking up how to say this word. I've said this word in like 50 different ways because I can't pronounce it, and it's pissing me off. How do you say this? How do you say this? Famigli. How do you pronounce this? Because I'm stupid.
Famiglie.
Wait, what? It's also Familia? What? There's multiple ways to spell Familia? Oh my god, this whole time I've been sounding stupid for an hour and a half. Oh my... I'll be back, chat. I'm gonna go get some more water. I'm gonna go refill this water. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're telling me it's the same thing? Oh my god. I have been looking stupid trying to pronounce that this whole time. I'll be right back. Freaking hell. You said I exploded with the Italian? Honestly, yes. Freaking cooked my brain, bro. Oh my god. Got me feeling stupid. Jesus Christ. Alright, as one of the oldest Familia, we, the Barones, have the opportunity to seize victory. Vocini's backup core is already being retrofitted to serve as the core of the new city, and new plates are steadily being built. In a year's time, perhaps even less, it will be completed, and your mission is to help Familia Bellone turn this opportunity into a decisive victory. Oh my god, chat, you know what I just realized? I've had this has to do with Arknights, not with this event, but it has to do with Arknights. I recorded a video, I think almost 2 weeks ago, for checking out a fan-made animation, and I didn't upload it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just randomly remembered that. Oh, I need to get that up. Oh. Wow, I'm dumb. Whoops on that, yeah. It was a really cool animation that I wanted y'all to see, and I completely forgot about that. Sheesh. You getting enough sleep? Here and there. It depends on the day. I mean, like yesterday, I got enough sleep for my stream and everything, and I was good. Today, no. The day before that, did I get enough sleep? I think I did. So yeah, I'd say the majority of this week I got enough sleep. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. You said Familia means family. Family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Lilo and Stitch if they were Italian. I love Lilo and Stitch. Oh my god, that's like that was, excuse me, one of my favorite childhood movies. Like, oh my god, I love that movie so much. And now they're doing a live action. I'm not gonna say anything else. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so sounds to me like what you needed was just a good enough hitman. But when the hitman's name is Texas, they're working on a live action for it. That might just change everything. Do you remember the Rosati name? Rosati. Yeah, that rings a bell. After the Texases were liquidated, the Familia that had taken root in Colombia lived in constant fear, becoming the next target of Lady Cecilia's wrath. That's when the Familia Rosati took the initiative to approach her themselves. They were the ones who brought back the technology to develop nomadic cities. For a brief moment, the Rosatis were poised to succeed the Texases, even managing to squeeze into one of the 12 seats of Grey Hall that no Texas had ever touched. This seems like one of those boring stories that goes... No. I'm sorry, I don't know why I found that so funny. Damn, Texas. Boring and brutal. Grey Hall has always been like that. Only open to the winners. And the boss of the Familia Rosati stationed in the city, Signor Wellich, will not be content lapping up the scraps we Bolognes left behind. And here I was thinking the Dour mood around here is because of the, or Dour mood, however you want to say that, is because of the rainy season. I'll be frank with you, Vocini has not been peaceful these last few months, and a few of our friends have found themselves in various kinds of accidents, so to speak. Along with them, the Familia who still remain on the sidelines may end up changing their minds. There's no guarantee that the Familia that have already chosen their alliance won't betray them later. When Lady Cecilia established Grey Hall, she laid down an ironclad rule: do not kill. In other words, the Familia have a lot of leeway to do whatever they want, short of killing one another. Could have fooled me. You are still standing in front of me, after all. Did Leon catch his L's in story and battle? Bro, he can't catch a break. What is that name? Chat, what did I just read? Did y'all see that name, bro? Why? Just, oh my god, bruh. Glorious bait, yeah. Yeah, they baited me into that one, bro. That's a combination if you're gonna have one. That is quite the combination, isn't it, chat? Like, NASCAR fan gun too. Why you do NASCAR fans like that, bro? Listen, I don't watch NASCAR. I get what you mean, obviously, but damn. Listen, I'm sure there's some nice NASCAR fans out there, bro, that aren't, racist. Oh my god, no, that killed me. Oh jeez, sorry. That was good. Alright, anyways. And so you invited me back. What's NASCAR? Racing. It is racing. So like driving, like professional tournaments for driving cars, competing against each other. That is what it is. That is NASCAR. It's just over here, so in America, NASCAR, how do I say this without sounding really bad? It is very popular for, I would say, like, Southern people? Caucasian Southern people really like NASCAR. Other people do too. But it really fits into that demographic. Yeah. That's what it fits into. But no, there's definitely other people that like NASCAR and stuff like that are of other ethnicities and such. It's just The large majority of them, I would say, yeah. You hate NASCAR? Oh my god, bro. Bruh. My guy, that name, bro, I can't have you in the chat with that name, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, like, oh my god, I don't even know if I can't even say I'm sorry. Like, bro, that name, my guy, yeah, I can't. Drake, why the hell do you pop up right after that, Drake? That's sort of suspicious to me. What did you come back to? Drake, I find it kind of funny that an account with a name like that pops up after you pull in. Chat, if you don't know the reason why I say that, it's because Drake is a known troll in the community. He has been for years. He's made burner accounts before with some weird names. Drake, is that you? You said that ain't you. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright, and so you invited me back. Yeah, that name, yeah, my guy. I can't do it. Can't do it. He said I see how it is. So yeah, I'll say it to you like this. I'm gonna do a quick timeout on you, and you could go change the name, and you could come back. Or if you don't change the name and you come back after that, then you're just gonna get banned immediately. Okay? Listen, my guy, I can't even say I'm sorry, you know, but like, just change the name, my guy. just change the name. Oh lord. Because if I let one person with a name that has racist in it, then it's just gonna make more people create accounts that are gonna have the name racist in it. So I can't let it slide, man. I can't let it slide. So yeah, Oberon, if you see the dude come back in the chat, and if he says something crazy, you just ban immediately. If he comes back and he's chill and he has a different name, you just leave it be. I feel like it's probably going to be the first thing that I said, the first option, but eh. All right, and so you invited me back. I swear I read that like 3 or 4 times because I kept getting sidetracked. You got it too? Appreciate it, Ramsey. Appreciate it. Alright, you don't need me to do anything in particular. I just have to get up on the stage you've prepared and announce that I've returned. And that stage is tonight, correct? Alright, Lady Texas, are you aware? Oh yeah, in chat, it's not even, like, and I'm sure y'all know this, like, because it's pretty obvious. It's not even that the name, like, offends me or anything, because it doesn't. It's just the fact that I let one thing slide, and then it just turns into a domino effect. And we've done a damn good job with the community of keeping out, like, certain types of things, you know what I mean? So I gotta keep it that way. He said if he gets banned, was the bait successful? I mean, I guess the bait was already successful because it got my attention. It got our attention, so yeah. I guess in the end it was. Alright, so let's continue. That the Fall of the Texases has been adapted into one opera after another, performed across various major theaters. And those stories, you, Selena, Texas, have always portrayed as an ignorant child, helpless in the face of your family's collapse. Okay. But right now, I could say for sure that you are anything but. I truly want to know, what exactly did you experience during that liquidation? Questions upon questions. Damn, my throat, bro. What the hell? There's more reading? Chat, we're almost 2 hours in. I haven't played one stage. Try to help me. What's the stage count in this chat? How many stages we got in this damn thing? Oh Lord. You returned, Your Honor? Yes. Is something going on? Remember how Alicia said that she recently met a pretty nice guy? 10 stages? 10 piece? Okay. The one who runs the textile shop? So you knew after all. Yes, we've crossed paths a few times back when I was investigating a case. His Familia. The story, I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm liking the foundation that they're building for the story right now and such. Didn't you know that Italy's eternal? It feels like it's eternal. Holy crap. It definitely does, let me tell you. Alright, yes, Familia Gelli. Though they're not particularly a major familia, they still control the textile businesses for a few streets down. I heard that they even have business dealings with some of the familia that make their way in and out of Grey Hall. Yes, we know. Alicia has been talking to us, well, talking us up for ages. She said that the guy's going to bring us some of his siblings along. We'll bring some of his siblings along so that we can all have a good time together. It's been so busy around here lately, I haven't had a chance to cut loose and unwind. Oh, Your Honor, you aren't going, right? Right, I still have some work to do. Tell them I send my regards. Okay, will do. Oh, right, did you get a chance to look through those files? Which files? The massive disappearance of Giacomo. Family of 5, remember? I've located a potential witness, the sad music starts playing, and I'm trying to convince him to testify. But Judge Angelo declared the case closed as of this afternoon. He said that family just moved to another city. Then he added that we still have many things to do and shouldn't waste our time and energy on cases like these. Unless I am misremembering, I am the judge presiding over this case. The court made the decision eternally yesterday. You weren't present for the meeting. Is that so? I get it. Right, this case is certainly not worth the time and energy. It's only 5 people, after all. The husband drives a taxi around the city. The wife picks tomatoes on a farm. They have 3 children. The oldest, only 13 years of age. The youngest, still breastfeeding. The neighbors were reluctant to say anything, and no matter who I asked, they all said that life must move on. You know, I respect you for changing the name. I do respect you. Oh my god. Corny basis. Oh my god, that is funny. But yeah, thank you for changing the name though and for understanding. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, yeah, what's up, Potato? How you doing, though, my guy? Alright, there was no screaming in the night, no crying by the lake, and no traces of blood left on their squeaky clean floorboards. Alright then, life must move on, and they had it coming for crossing a Familia. Or maybe their luck was so rotten that they didn't even notice they were being targeted. After all, the Familia always says that they would never attack ordinary civilians. Bro said, yo, I just noticed Penance. Penance is packing, sheesh. And as for us judges, there are always more important things to attend to, right? Your Honor, I've always had the greatest respect for you. To be honest, I have no idea what an ideal judge is supposed to look like. Even though the Senora modeled our courts after Laterano's, Ayo, Laterano, and codified our laws after Columbia's, none of us have ever seen a real one of Sancta's wandering judges, and Columbia's code of law is an excerpt from a book. What I would rather believe is that an ideal judge should be someone as determined to uphold justice as you are, but not everyone has your talents, or your connections with Familia Bologna. You don't have to constantly fear for your life. No, you can casually grab a light meal with the son of the dawn. And earlier this morning, Judge Angelo received a letter sealed in a black envelope. Which Familia is behind this case? Does it make a difference as far as we're concerned? Do you still remember last month with how Judge Starocci was dragged by his friends to chat in a car for an entire afternoon? He hadn't been able to lift his right hand since. Man, I don't know, man. They did something in that car if my guy can't move that right, man. What the hell? Then there's Judge Barilio. That chubby, always jovial old lady. How long has it been since she came to work? You're right. In theory, we're supposed to represent that woman's will, but what is it even supposed to be? At least I can't figure it out. Courage and persistence are great things to have, of course, but Judge Lavinia, please do not laugh at the wet clothes of us folks who stand beneath the eaves. After all, you have nothing to lose. You want to say reading the story made you want to watch The Godfather? I mean, now I have to watch The Godfather or chat's gonna throw me through a window, so I think I'm forced to. Is that so? Perhaps the price I pay is the right to truly be just. Speaking of movies, I gotta see the new Spider-Verse movie this weekend. I'm hearing from everybody that it's insanely good, so I gotta go see that. It's gonna be good. There's a lot of movies I gotta go check out. Yeah, I gotta catch up. I gotta watch Guardians 3. I haven't watched that either. You're trying Arknights on the Google Play PC client since it's in beta. It runs better than the emulator. Really? You know, actually, I completely forgot that there is a Google Play PC client thing that they just made, right? I mean, Arknights runs well on what I use, but maybe one day I'll switch over. But yeah, next Tuesday, you're seeing it? Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll talk to my dad and see when we're gonna see it together, because we saw the first movie together. Maybe see it on, like, Sunday, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, perhaps the price I pay is the right to truly be just. Oh, the phones here don't ring very often. They usually prefer to come settle things privately. You let me know it's a noticeable difference. Gotcha. Thank you, thank you. What should I say? They look to settle things with us privately. Hello. Got it. I'll be there right away. Your Honor, you know you don't have to take everything so seriously. I know. Should I bring back some macaroni for supper? Man, I want some mac and cheese, man. Okay, we're going to a restaurant with pretty good reviews. Appreciate it. Some baked mac and cheese right now? That would be a hit right now. Some good baked mac and cheese. Put some bacon bits on there. That'd be peak. Anyways, chat. Silent raindrops. Oh my god, it's about to be 2 hours. Almost 2 hours in, chat. I'm finally playing the first stage of the event. Holy crap. You're gonna go play Diablo, have fun?
Everyone,
thank you.
prepare for battle.
Hopefully you have fun with Diablo. Alright, chat. Ooh! Jazz.
I'm here to help.
Let's go. I love some good old jazz. Jazz is truly goated. Yeah, let's do this.
Take them out fast.
Let's get this popping.
Get around me, guys.
I could deep fry these enemies over here if I do like that.
Even worth drawing my sword.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? Okay, actually, yeah, you could go like right here. You said, oh, did you change it to a different game? yeah, this isn't Arknights, dude. Arknights is just a visual novel. The Persona 5 music, Persona music. Yes, Persona made jazz. If you didn't know. I like, chat, I'll never, like, I know I mentioned it before, but I don't think I'll like ever get over the fact that when we uploaded that Persona, not the Persona, when we uploaded that trailer, right, for the next concert, and it had W looking like a Phantom Thief, and the scenes and stuff literally looked like they were from Persona 5 Royal's intro. And then people in the comments were like, oh my god, he's saying that Persona freaking made jazz or something like that. Or he's like, oh my god, doesn't he realize that not everything is related to Persona, and I don't even see how it would look like Persona. Like, what is he even talking about? People on TikTok, listen, we all know this, but brain dead. There you go. That's all I have to say. If you literally look at Persona 5 Royal's intro and look at the trailer they made, there is so many freaking similarities. Literally. Anybody with a brain could see that. Anybody with eyeballs could see that. So yeah, no, that thing, I was like, oh my god. I lost so many brain cells from some of those people. I was just like, oh my god. It actually hurts me. Because the thing is, chat, the way that this society works is that people will see somebody comment something, and then they just automatically believe it without ever knowing anything about what they're actually talking about.
I have to get serious now.
It is so dumb. Like, there could be somebody that's never played Persona before, and then they see that comment that somebody says, and they're like, oh, that person's right. Yep, they're right, yep. Yeah, average social media, yeah. It's like, just off Twitter alone, you know how many posts that I see that it turns out that the information was false and people were thinking that it was true and made a whole big deal about something? It's just like, oh my god. That's social media in a nutshell, though.
This is Champ.
It truly, truly is.
Drop your weapon. Mission accomplished.
Oh, back to reading. Oh dear. Oh dear. You put down some serious OP for that skin? I would too. That is like a, that should be like a felony that we don't have that W freaking skin. We should have the W skin, dude. Like, that is ridiculous. I need it. I don't care if you need to take a while to make it. Listen, just make the skin. Just make the skin and I'll buy the skin. I don't care. You could even make it be in like a pack or something. I'll buy the pack. You did a pack for Exusai, right? Do a pack for W. Come on now. Yeah, Cherney and Milnar got Chad skin recently. Yeah, I saw the Cherney one. Yeah, we got the skin. It's just an icon. Yeah, I got the icon for $1. I got the freaking icon. Alright, you don't know the kind of person he is, but I understand him. Don't you think that we place too much faith in our ability to understand someone? Don't you think we're all too easily blinded by the illusions born of emotion and impulse? Salvador, he deserves to step out of Columbia's dark alleyways. My sister, he is a Siracusan, and you know nothing about how he operates. You really think he could help us get rich? All he's gonna do is get himself burnt, and we're gonna get caught in the middle. He uses his fists to protect himself, and then law and order to shackle his fists. Is that not enough for you? Get your head out of the clouds already. No. No, brother. Other Siracusans wear their scarves and bloodstains like the badges of honor. Only he knows that that blood is nothing more than blood. Insane. Wow. So Sora, how's my acting? Want me to give it to you straight? You bet I do. Absolutely. Oh my god. Absolutely terrible, Exusai. You've got like 0 talent for this. Eh? I feel like I'm pretty emotionally invested, though. Just being emotionally invested doesn't make you a good actor. Sheesh. But as far as the script is concerned, you're right on track. At least you aren't flubbing any of your lines. How low were your expectations? What do you think, Croissant? Pretty darn good if you ask me. Only thing is, when you're expressing your dissatisfaction with a brother, think you could dial the emotions back a notch? So try to get the point across some other way? I can give that a try at a moment. Whoa, Croissant, since when were you an expert? Hey, don't go underestimating a gal who sits in on Sora's classes every week. Not like a certain 2 someones who come around and go without a word. Hey, I'd never leave without saying anything. Not what I meant. But at least this proves we'll be able to find her for sure, right? Damn straight we will. Quite the unique performance. Jab at Texas. Texas catching strays over here right now. Excuse me, but are you... My name is... Benthon Nexios. I'm just gonna call you Ben. You're just gonna get called Ben, buddy. Ain't nobody got time to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious every time they want to freaking say your name. You're Ben. That's it. Oh, hello. Ben something or other. Feel free to call me Ben. Yes, you'll be called Ben. Sure thing, Ben. Excuse me, Mr. Ben. If there's nothing you need from us, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. We're in the middle of rehearsal. Of course there is. I'm currently watching the performance, am I not? Ben 10. I don't think someone who's walking around eating pizza counts as watching anything. Eh. Am I not allowed to watch the performance while enjoying pizza? Chat, what's your favorite pizza? If anybody says anchovies, you're getting banned. Alright, well, don't theaters usually have rules against that? That's a rule imposed on people by the theater, not the play itself. Norms have a way of making people superficially conflate these things and hold them with the same degree of reverence, even erecting false pedestals upon which to elevate them. True reverence, however, is much harder to find. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Cheese. Diavala. What is that? What is this? Oh. So what does this happen here? Tomato sauce, mozzarella. Oh, I think. Oh, you know, it's so dumb. I literally had that type of pizza yesterday. I ate pizza last night. I had this. This right here. Yeah. It didn't have like olives or anything in it, but I had this type of pizza. Yeah, it was like thin crust. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. It wasn't thin crust yesterday. It was normal crust. I've had the thin crust version of that, though. Ah. Okay. Alright, chat, let me see what you guys are saying. I want to make sure. Cheese. Cheese is solid. Pizza on pineapple. I have to try pineapple pizza again. It's been years to see if I like it. I didn't enjoy it too much when I had it years ago, but that's because I ate it like hours later and it wasn't fresh. Let me try it fresh and I could give you an answer. I just remember it being weird. Chocolate pizza. You mean like a full chocolate pizza? That's what you mean? You don't mean like with red sauce. You mean like a literal chocolate pizza. Meat lovers pizza. Hey, meat lovers pizza be hidden. Meat lovers pizza do be hidden. Yeah, you meant full on chocolate, gotcha. Pizza without the cheese. Okay, so you just like the red sauce? Okay. Let's see here. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. It will be a war for people forever that pineapple doesn't belong. Alright. Let us continue. He said meat feast. There you go. You cook at a pizza. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that, chat. That's way too stereotypical. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Huh? Would you like a bite, young lady? I got some pineapple on this pizza, if you want it. You betcha. The texture's awful. It's the cheapest street pizza you could find after all. That said, their sauce is actually quite respectable. You over here bringing us some cheap-ass pizza? Damn. Might as well buy some, Tostino's pizza or something like that. You used to have pineapple on pizza when you were younger, never minded it? Yeah, like I said, I gotta try it again to see what I really think. So if you were watching a performance just now, what'd you think of it? The key takeaway is that there are some differences between the methods of capturing and expressing emotions that you seem to be adept at, versus the demands of opera. You are clearly used to standing in front of an audience, or should I say, you're so used to it that it makes it hard for you to stand on stage as an actor. That is not an indictment of your abilities, but it is nevertheless a trial you must overcome. You said the Siracusans will pop in your door if you ever put pineapple on your pizza or chocolate on spaghetti? Damn, they're gonna kick down my door when the day comes that I try that. Boy, I didn't expect you to be a total pro at this. Oh, chat, you know something that I hated? Oh my god, I got buffalo pizza because I thought it was gonna be really good. Oh my god, I was so sick after that. Oh, I was like, I never want to eat this again. Because it's, like, I like buffalo sauce. Because it's like buffalo sauce and chicken and stuff. And, it didn't hit the way I thought it was going to hit. I thought it was going to be so good. But no. Buffalo, the blue cheese thing, you could eat blue cheese with it. I hate blue cheese, though. But no. No, it's like buffalo sauce. Where it's like a little bit spicy. And then you put chicken on there and stuff. It just wasn't good. Like, I was supposed to try, I think it was Alfredo pizza. That's what I wanted to try. And I got buffalo because I mixed them up badly. Yeah. It was pretty oof. It's pretty nasty. Alright, chat, give me 1 sec, because I see I got a few messages, and I want to make sure it's not like an emergency or something. What is this? Okay, not an emergency. Okay. And not an emergency. Okay, well. Let me see. Alright, let me continue. So, you said a buffalo? No, it's like sauce, chat. Like literally, it's like look up buffalo sauce. You'll see what I mean. It's orange. How about green cheese? What? Mold? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Green cheese. Alright, think about it. You were the daughter of a wealthy Colombian magnate. He, Salvador, is a vagrant from Siracusa. He's different from all the other men you've ever met. He does not care about your status, but values you for who you are. You said a full-on buffalo just shipped for me? Yeah. You just ship me a whole buffalo, like the animal. Yeah, he is more indolent than anyone else, yet also cleverer. He seems destined to become the dawn of a Familia, setting off on a perilous road from which there is no turning back. Tell me, young lady, is this someone you could love? Someone I could love? No, you are terrified. The more you love him, the more he terrifies you. You have no chance of keeping him. Your intuition tells you that you should escape, that he never belonged to you. You've told yourself countless times that he is just another passerby on the road of life, that even if he slips away, you could find innumerable others who are better. You know that if you chase after him, your life will become as a land ship in an endless desert, unable to see your course. Okay. You don't even know if the decision you made is right or wrong. But despite all that, you still turn to your relatives and yell. Only he knows that blood is nothing more than blood. Whoa. Come on. Ooh, yeah, well, they're impressed. So that's the feeling I've been missing this whole time. Yet you already seem to understand it well, young lady. Let's give it another run, though, Exusai. Mantis shrimp pizza? What? What the hell is this? I mean, I like shrimp, but I've never had it with pizza. Ew, wait, what the f- That's a mantis shrimp? That's a real thing? What the f- What the hell is that? Shritza? Oh my god, chat, stop. Shritza sounds crazy. Look at this. The f- Shrimp? Oh, okay. Y'all out here eating shritza, dude. What the? Alright, let's continue. The strongest punch in the world? Oh, wait a minute. Y'all are talking about that shrimp that is like, that literally could beat, like it beats up fish or something? Wait a minute. I feel like I might know what you're talking about, like vaguely. Is that the thing? Is that the shrimp that's hella strong? That's what y'all are talking about? Oh my god, yeah. I very vaguely remember that. Oh. Damn, people would just say, man, we gonna eat that thing. Its punch could break the sound barrier. It creates a vacuum with the punch. Damn. Have we ever seen it hit a human before? Is there video of that? I want to see that. I want to see it attack a human. Alright, let's give it another run through, Exusai. Let me get a sip of water first. Ha! You ain't getting away with it. Away with that easy. When Sora's in the zone. Your future Arknights operator. Yes, mantis shrimp. Alright, I'll go fetch some drinks for y'all and some grub while I'm at it. Mr. Ben, where, whoops. Mr. Ben. Anything you'd... Huh? Where'd you go? Ben. Ben is gone. He sounds like, say, Thomas Stando. Yeah, freaking One Punch Man over here. Alright. The police are finally here. Over here, ma'am! Ben Zero. I'm not the police. I'm Lavinia. Municipal judge for Vocini. Siracusa has no police, Signor. What? No police? Are you a foreigner? In this country, they are the ones responsible for maintaining law and order. No cops? GG's, my guy. Who are they? I'm just visiting for some business discussions I don't quite understand. I'm talking about the mafioso. You best steer clear of him. I know that much. Where's the scene of the crime? Take a look for yourself, right there behind the dumpster. The scene of the crime, chat? It's a pineapple pizza. That's the crime. Alright, 5 people. They couldn't have died more than a day ago. Five people! 5 people, you say? It's almost like we talked about something earlier with 5 people. From their outfits, they seem to be from the same Familia. Hold on. What's wrong, ma'am? I saw them just this morning. They attacked... Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm dumb. Never mind, chat. Oops. Whoops. I tried to connect some dots and I connected them wrong. I connected the number 1 with 46 instead of connecting it with 2. Whoops, my bad. Disregard what I was saying. I thought she was talking about something else from earlier with 5 people, the family. Nope. Alright, yeah, I confronted them about it, but I let them go. So the people that attacked the place, they got clapped. They're dead. But why here of all places? And their leader isn't with them either. I've always heard that Siracusa is a dangerous place. No, if this was a conflict between Familia, they would have made sure to clean up the scene. This doesn't make any sense. For your own safety, act as if you saw nothing. I'll handle the rest here. You said, how do you confuse 2 with 46? Okay, like, it was like... it was like an analogy or something. Okay, an analogy. Alright, that's what I was doing. Alright, anyways. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Did I use analogy correctly there? I think I did. Alright, damn it. I need to get out of this godforsaken place this instant. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. You gonna stay here. You're gonna deal with the mafioso whether you like it or not. Don't run from it. Oh. This dude. Lady Lavinia, I didn't expect you to ever call me first. Dimitri. Notice any flamboyant hitmen around town recently? Huh? You'd have to either be incredibly brave or incredibly stupid to stick your neck out these days. Do you need me to throw last month's crime reports in your face? I think there's been a little misunderstanding here. Just now, 5 bodies were found in a back alley on Viale Orveto. The scene wasn't cleaned up, which suggests it wasn't the work of one of the Familia. And just this morning, I saw these same folks attacking a public official. Huh, that's new and exciting. I don't care about the little power struggle between you people, but don't forget that our ironclad rule still stands. Setting aside recent developments, even in ordinary times, the fact still stands that Vocini is run by Familia Bologna and has a judge as principled as you. Pulling a stunt like this is tantamount to spitting in our faces, and nobody would dare do something like that. Unless they're Colombian. Is that what you wanted to say? It could be anyone who doesn't give 2 shits about the rules we've set. Just keep me posted if you learn anything. I don't recall having to answer to you, Your Honor. Is this not also tantamount to spitting in the face of Familia Bologna? Fine then. I'll tell Leon. Maybe he has enough time to spare in his hands. First attacks on the government officials, now hitmen out of nowhere. Is there really a connection between these? Things getting crazy out here. The humid air creeps inside. Lavinia's mind races with the details of the latest case as she makes her way back to the courthouse. She knows full well what looms overhead, but everyone here, including herself, takes it for granted. At the entrance to the courthouse, Lavinia looks over at her car and cannot help but let out a sigh. It has been splashed with paint and now stands out conspicuous. conspicuously, Jesus, among its neighbors. A simple gesture of malice. These acts used to make her feel at a loss for words, but now they trouble her no more than the continuous drizzle. Of course, there's still the cost of the car cleaned. You're getting the car cleaned. Okay. Oh. These two bumping into each other? Be careful out there, senor. Or just lady, I'll go lady. The rain doesn't seem like it'll let up anytime soon. You might slip if you don't watch your step. Thanks for the reminder, but you don't seem to have an umbrella either. I'm not a fan. I rather enjoy the feeling of raindrops on my skin. Then I hope you also watch your step. Why are you trying to provoke her? And what makes you think that's what I'm doing? Oh, you think you've got me all figured out now? Forget I said anything. I was trying to provoke her, though. She had a familiar scent on her. One I hate. Suit yourself, but you're the one who wanted to break us. Well, wanted us to break into Familia Bologna. And I think this is just making us more suspicious. I need to know exactly what is happening in this city, and why they wanted to bring Texas back. So what do you reckon we do? Work our way up from hired guns, rise through the ranks, until we become the Bologna's top hitman? Well, Gambino would probably like the sound of that at least. That'd be way too efficient. You guys need some bargaining chips, isn't that right? So, where is Gambino? Already on his way to the middleman to cash the bounty. Ha! Look at that! Here in Siracusano. He's a lot better than you at climbing the ranks. I don't deny that. After spending so much time in Lungmen, I'm more shocked at how this place hasn't changed a bit. I'm not used to it anymore at all. Trust me, you'll get used to it again soon enough, just like Gambino. After all, you're a Siracusano. You really gonna let him plant his roots down here again? Why not? There's nothing stopping you either. Be loud and proud about it. I certainly wouldn't get in your way. The more I think about it, the less I understand what exactly you're trying to accomplish. I'm just enjoying the rainy season. What do you not like about the rain? All I know is Gambino hates the rain, so what news did you get your hands on? Wanna find out? Sure. Say I do. What would you have me do? You're in luck. I just happen to be in need of a driver. You said Lappy's accent at the end voice makes me feel things? Same. Yeah, Ian Lappy... Psh, just crazy good. Alright, and... Damn, we back over here again. Because we ain't done yet. Alright, come on in. Signor Estacatore. Great. I came back alive, bartender. Your skills aren't half bad. But neither are you, Gambino. Know that friend of yours who left for Lungmen 8 years ago? Capone are good enough. Don't start talking like you're some hot shit, cub. You're just like the rumor said, completely clueless as to when you should and shouldn't press your luck. Is that not how the last Sicilians lost the favor of the Signor... or Lady Cecilia? Yeah, time for our PNG battle of where they're gonna fight back and forth with sound effects. Alright, look at the ones today. What they could do now, except cling to their last pathetic scrap of glory. Listen up, Gambino. I don't give a shit that you and Capone came back to Siracusa to do. Nor do I care who's backing you behind the scenes. All I care about is your ability and the kind of work you could do. So what do you think of our work then? You're not one of us. And you've got guts. Both are good. So you keep doing good work for me and I pay you. The better you do, the more you get paid. Simple as that. You want to see Bologna? Once you've satisfied me, I'll arrange a meeting. I'm gonna do such a good job that you'll regret it. You know, I don't hate the fact that you Sicilians ooze ruthlessness from your bones. That's something Syracusans could use more of these days. So let's see you try. When the time comes, you'll realize that I never regret a thing. Who the hell are you? The banquet's about to begin and people have been lining up early to wait outside the door. Welcome, Mr. Pito. And you are? Rubio. We met at the banquet last week. I remember. Il segretario di Sicurezza Elementare Rubio. I do apologize for this porous mind of mine. Seeing as you're here, I'm sure tonight's meal will not be is to not be missed. Hardly, good sir. But as we are expecting some rather esteemed guests tonight, I did put in a little extra effort. I see, I see. Over here, Vito. I'll be right there. Now, if you'll excuse me. Who was that? Rubio. Okay, that whole name. What, he's actually a government official looking like that? I ignored him when I first came in because I thought he was just a doorman. Not that you're missing out on much, but you might as well be a clown. Damn. Why do you say that? He's not from one of the Familia. After a lifetime of struggling, the best position he could claw himself into was the director of that no-name departmental. And after he landed the position, he went around kissing the asses of various Familia until he somehow managed to bumble his way into some renown. Nowadays, his departmental pretty much caters all events in Vocini, large and small. He doesn't care about his image at all, standing in front of the door to greet guests like that. I mean, you saw him. I see. That said, though, there is a thing or two we could learn from his sorry mug. Damn, they out here cooking, bro. Who called? Who the hell are you? I must congratulate you, Rubio. Well, yeah, you definitely look like you part of the freaking mafioso. Oh my, what might the occasion be? Word on the street is that young Master Leon will be attending the banquet tonight. The heir to the Familia Bologna, the great celebrity by Caracci's side, has never attended a banquet like this before. This is your big break, isn't it? Signor Wallach, you must have been quite pleased with the batch of steaks I sent the other day. Oh, is this dude from the teaser? Otherwise, I'm sure you wouldn't be calling me just to joke around in such a manner. Things have changed, Rubio. I may be the boss of the Familia Rosati in the city and made a bit of a name for myself, but there's still plenty of things and plenty of rules I must abide by. He fought Lappy in Texas in it? Ah, okay. For example, I have to break the bread of fellowship with a guy like you. Your support is always appreciated. It's good that we all treat each other like family. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. If we have any issues, we settle them on the table. None of us enjoy spending all day fighting and killing each other. It's just a necessity born of circumstance, isn't that right? Indeed. You work too hard these days, Wallach. Ministro de Transporti is headed by a Bologna, and he normally keeps his distance from me. Not much I could do to him. But El Ministro al Comercio is a smart man. A good friend of mine. Naturally, he enjoys the Rosati's full support. The host of tonight's banquet, Caracci. Ministro, okay, all of that, Jesus, he's an unpredictable man, though. Even though he's got Bologna's little pup following him around, he manages to stay on decent terms with everyone. Rubio, food safety is very important, is it not? I do hope you are also a smart man. Of course, of course. Am I still on the after part for the first stage, chat? Oh, hey, yo. Vigil. The VIP just arrived now. Excuse me, I must be off. See ya. Holy hell. Flashback. I like how strong you are, Texas. Unfortunately, I'm not a man who enjoys resorting to violence. Boo. Using force is the least efficient method? That's not true. So if you were expecting to leave Syracuse after making a few heads roll on my behalf, I'm afraid you'll be quite disappointed. Just tell me what I need to do. Alright, that whole name, yep. He is responsible for the construction of the new nomadic city plate. He's also one of our men, and I need you to protect him. A government official? I know what you're gonna say. The government is just the cloth draped over the Grey Hall's round table. Every associate of every Familia remembers Signora Cecilia's lament. There was once a time when we never took stock of the vases and and cutlery, sorry, sitting on our tablecloth. Okay, he'll text him. But right now, it's something that we must pay close attention to. Okay. When the Colombians brought new things back with them, what disturbed me most was not their technology, but rather, did you hear lament? Nope. What are you talking about? Nope. How they do things was nothing like how we do in Siracusa. They knew that Siracusa's officials were never going to turn their backs on the old guard of the Familia, so they never required those officials to defer them in public, or defer to them in public. All they needed was for them to turn a blind eye at the right moment, or whenever it was convenient for them. And what can we do? Getting rid of those officials won't solve anything. Try to settle things with them directly. They're not stupid enough to give the game away. Despite the not insignificant amount of power and influence we have here, there's nothing we can do about them. I believe that you, having spent a number of years living in Lungmen, should be more familiar with their way of doing things. To the point I almost thought I was back in Lungmen. But here in Siracusa, few people even realize how big the shockwaves from the Colombian approach might end up being. You know, Lady Texas, when I really dove into the nitty-gritty of this approach to better understand it, the only thing I felt was admiration. The weapons they deploy are profits and negotiations, not violence or bloodshed. So you also studied their methods. Studied? No. I'll do it better than them. And Karachi, or Karasi, is my trump card. Recently, there's been a sudden outbreak of assassinations on government officials around the city. Though I haven't been confirmed on who's behind the attacks yet, I must ensure the safety of Ministro Karasi. He's an interesting man and prefers to walk over taking the car. Even though I have people protecting him in secret, I don't feel at ease. Now, I've already given them a heads up. Go bring him over to the banquet venue. Okay. We out here protecting these government officials. I like how she's like just creeping, just trying to stay sneaky with that. The target is crossing the street ahead. There should be at least 7 mafioso covering him from the shadows. Seems like there won't be any major issues.
Makes me feel a little uneasy. Let's head back. A drink? Maybe next time.
Bruh. My internet died once Lappy pulled up at the end. my internet quite literally died for a second there. What the hell? Like Lappy pulled up and then my internet said Thanos snap. Damn, bro. Yeah, we're good. Literally all you missed was Lappy showing up at the very end. Lappy was like, "Hey Texas, how you doing? You wanna have some fun?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, we're about to be best friends." New character unlocked. Texas. Okay. Lappy appears 3 men's for real. The lone wolf who returned to the rainy city. Nothing has changed in 7 years, perhaps finishing up the task she was given. One by one, we'll let her sooner leave. Have fun with the side quests? What? What is this? Maybe I'll find a restaurant I like before I get to work. What the? Radio. Hurry up, the fighting started. You over there, if you're not gonna run, at least get out the way. This place hasn't changed a bit. The bystanders disperse in a panic. Texas remains seated at the table, looking at the pizza that was just brought to her. That woman over there, don't forget to take care of her too. Didn't you say killing civilians is too messy? Doesn't count if they're asking to die. What the hell's going on? How's she this strong? God, just get the job done and we'll worry about her later. The food's totally ruined now. Somebody's hiding under the bar. Looks like the shopkeeper's kid. No loose ends. Want to go back for it? Wait, hold off. On that for now. I didn't get a good look before, but the color of her hair and her eyes, we better figure out who she is. Alright. That's it? Okay. Yeah, you said it's probably a good idea to stick to the main for now. Yeah, I agree. What? I got stuff. Yeah, wow, for clearing the first stage. Jesus. Help me. Help me. Doing the side quest Gives me rewards including vigil. Okay. Well, I'll make sure that I do them. So we just did this, now we're on to this. A tutorial stage? Bro, what the f- Gosh, we've been here almost 3 hours. I've done one stage. If someone spits at you, spit back on their face. Siracusano saying. Blood Ledger. All enemies are boosted, and Familia Silencer is summoned when Blood Dead is at max? What? Operators deployed on it have increased defensive armor. Okay. You said, better do them now, they're not long, and add some important context for the story, at least in your suggestion. Oh lord, this event's gonna take freaking forever. Oh, Jesus, help me. Reserve operator team A4 in position. The enemy will be attacking in seconds. Get ready. Alright, listen, I got time for this. Alright, the enemy's here. Wait, they're local civilians from Vocini. That's bold. They don't look apprehensive at all. Are they used to this? This place is dangerous. We can't just leave them alone. Protect them to the best of your abilities. Hurry up! What?
Alright.
Oh, okay. What is this dank running you're doing? I thought you were just gonna run back. Whenever we defeat an enemy, the gaze of the others seem to get more venomous. Apparently, the Familia keep a book on blood debts owed by their enemies. The longer you fight them, the more you owe. What? What the hell? Protecting the people slowly reduces the Familia's hatred. But allowing a civilian to die will have severe consequences for your debt. Be careful. Yeah, because I love my civilian mechanic, bro.
First aid box is ready. First aid box is ready.
Man, just cook. Kill him. There you go. Stupid civilians. Run! Damn.
Follow your own.
Holy. What are you doing up there? Bro. GG's. Look out. Oh, damn it. Warning, enemy behavior has changed. Support is being called in. Hang in there. Hey guys, can you hear me? These guys go into a frenzy when their account book is full. They even call it in some interesting people to join in. But that's the worst of it. Things will get easier after overcoming this hump. You can do it, can't you? I shouldn't have shown up. I shouldn't have to show up personally. Yeah, but okay. Well, scripted event. They get pissed at you for killing civilians themselves. Bro, what is that? Oh, hell nah. So the nah. Crocinator.
There is no hesitating in battle.
The croc. Oh.
Got it.
First aid box is ready. Your medication is here.
Go crazy, go stupid. Go. Kill.
Down you go.
Well, this might take a while.
Follow your orders. Locked on.
Basically, if the bar is full, they summon the Terminator. The Crocinator. Damn, bro. The Crocinator kinda scary. Said no one ever. Psh, please. I'm not scared of no croc. I like Gavial. Why would I be scared of crocs? Alright. Job well done. Alright, so now we're actually on to this. Hey, Arknights, can I just play this stage first and then you can make me read after? Can we do that for this second stage? Please? Alright, Senora Cecilia may be my witness. I shall give glory unto my Familia, never to deceive or betray it. By pressing skip you can? Oh, okay.
Shall the hunt begin?
No. The hunt shall not begin. Yeah, another hour of reading one thing? Jesus. Gonna kill me out here. Yeah, I feel like this should work. I don't know if there's anything particularly that I want to switch. You know what? Give me Irene.
Perfect.
I'm mixing the team around a little bit.
How Rhodes Island carries out its missions.
After the story, will I do EX stages? I probably will end up doing the EX stages, but I gotta get through... Oh boy, it's gonna take a while to get through this stuff. But I would like to get through the EX stages too. Alright. You said Irene with Vanguard boost and SSS is crazy? Oh, is it now? You think it's doable if you progress normally with the story? There's still a week and a half? Yeah, I think I could burn through it. We could get through it.
What sights will the doctor show us this time?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like mix up these characters as much as I can, just to, you know, spice things up a little bit. Which I think we did switch it up pretty well. But let me think about this here. Who am I putting on the ground? Thorns is on the ground. Muddy's on the ground. Chen, you'll be it every once in a while. Dorothy's up top. He's not. Yeah, we should be fine. Should be good. Should be good. All right. If I want to spice it up, use 4 stars. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves now. All right. Texas. Salvador, Texas. What am I to think of you? Should I trust you? You are a Siracusan. They all say that violence and ambition runs in your veins and that you and your Familia will devour this place. No, all of Colombia. Is the man I see before my eyes truly you? So refined, so upstanding? But I've also seen the way you throw a punch, the blood dripping between your fingers until your opponent is not able to even utter a single curse. Which is the real you, Salvador? Might there be a day when you realize that your two sides are as oil and water? Might there come a day when the trail of blood in your wake catches up to you? And when that day comes, what would you choose? When that day comes, what would you remain by my side? A brilliant performance. Without a doubt, you surpassed my expectations yet again. Actually, it's all thanks to someone in the troop called Mr. Ben. I would never have been able to adjust so quickly without his advice. Ben? I'm not sure we have anyone by that name at Teatro di Milano. Huh? He was really knowledgeable about the theater and gave me some extremely helpful pointers, so I figured he was an important person here. Sorry, no one comes to mind. That said, there are plenty of enthusiasts around town who are very well versed in plays. Perhaps he was one of them. More importantly, I saw something on your resume that had me a bit curious. Would you mind clarifying something for me? Sure, ask away. You've been pursuing a pop idol career in London. We've been collaborating with that city more and more recently, but our acting industries have often been at odds with each other due to their different backgrounds. But even with that in mind, I could beat in mine, however you want to say that. From your audition sent over by Monster Siren Records, it convinced me that you have some musical talent. The EX stages just came out yesterday. You'll be a bit till I get there. But I'm gonna do my best to make sure that I actually get to that. To do the EX stages. Alright, what this tells me though is that you have your sights set on a lot more than just Lungmen. What drives you to work so hard? Well, a lot of different reasons, I'd say. But at the start, I didn't have anything complicated in mind. There was just someone I hoped to catch up to. You said tired? What time you go to sleep, Drake? Oh? It's just like in the script. Every time she gazed through the window or out the door, or across the empty street, her eyes. You haven't went to sleep. Jesus, she said Ben, but Ben died 100 years ago. Ben? Her eyes made me feel like one day she would leave us both and Lungmen behind, and when that day comes, what would you choose? Meanwhile... Well, the face-off. What's the hurry? Okay, don't you think it's a miracle for the two of us to run into each other in Siracusa again? I'm busy right now. What a coincidence. So am I. Let me guess. Your job is to protect this man. What are you? And here we go. It was a matter of time. Some people really need to learn to read the room. Don't you agree, Texas? Go protect the target. I'll deal with her. Understood. And here we go. So, want some mille fueli? I'll take a piece. Now that's more like it. So Texas, whoops. Now that we're in Siracusa, I should be calling you Chelina, right? I'd rather you didn't. Fine by me, honestly. I find it easier that way too. Force of habit could sure be a scary thing, can't it? Living a leisurely life in Lungmen, occasionally bumping into each other at Rhodes Island, maybe even going on some missions together. Makes me feel like my swords are gonna go rusty. This ever so... Okay, this... God, it's tough to try to keep this freaking voice I'm going. Alright, this ever so why am I saying ever so? This ever familiar, that's what I'm trying to go. This ever familiar rain makes me feel alive. Swords rust in the rain. In Siracusa, the rain washes away the blood. Only people like you who walk around town with your swords out but no intention to use them need to worry about rust. Why are you here? It's simple, really. Because you are. Hey Texas, how long has it been since you were last in Siracusa? Probably about 10 years now. 7 years and 5 months. For more than 7 years, the prodigal daughter of the Familia, Texas, has not set foot in Siracusa. I still remember how your grandfather set you back here to serve as a hostage. You stayed with Familia Saluzzo for a while. Those days didn't last long, but we sure got along great, didn't we? If that's your idea of getting along. Even though you're Colombian, you managed to win the acknowledgement of all of Siracusa's Familia. Though it was truly a shame what happened at the end. If you ask me, you ought to stay a while this time and take a good look around. I'm going back as soon as I finish my work here. Oh, going back, you say? Now that you mention it, there's something I've always been curious about, Texas. You betrayed the Texases and decided to become a lone wolf. You even abandoned everything the Texases left behind in Colombia. So why do you still go by the name Texas in Lungmen? That's none of your business. Lapland, I don't plan on staying in Siracusa. I will go back to Lungmen. There are people waiting for me there. Okay then, I'll help you. I don't need your help. Surely you don't think this is a fight you could take on all on your own. Didn't you find some buddies over in Lungmen? Didn't your time at Rhodes Island teach you that it's okay to rely on others? Siracusa is no place for tourists. If Rhodes Island ever plans to set up a branch office here, I would urge them to reconsider. They don't want you guys to have anything to do with this place. But most of all, I can't trust you specifically. Yet Texas is extremely blunt. Ah yes, trust. Texas, you know my family name, right? Saluzzo. That's right. We Saluzos don't lose our bets lightly. You don't need to trust me, but you do need our backing. Isn't that right? Or do you really intend to let the ballones drag you around by the leash? Meanwhile, explosions. With a deafening boom, the sound of an explosion suddenly tore through the air from not too far away. The flash and flame effortlessly engulfed the government official by the name of Kurasi. A car bomb? Oh no, that's a classic. Signor Minister! Oh, is he GG'd? The banquet venue is under attack. All nearby Familia associates, hurry and back us up. Explosive. Oh, that was a good one. I like that one. Damn it. Simultaneous attacks on two fronts. Now that's interesting. Who would have the guts to pull that off? Texas. Show yourself. I knew it. Damn. Time to pop off? What should I do if I want to go back to Lungmen? Ever since Texas took her first step back into the city, that question has always been on our mind. Going by her agreement with Zaro, the easiest way would be to obey Familia Bologna's every command. But right now, Texas could already vaguely feel that the events unfolding in the city are not so simple. It's pop-off time. Talk. Who sent you? You don't need to know. But she is not worried. She understands Siracusa well and knows that there's no end to these things. She simply feels a twinge of emptiness. One that even she never expected to feel, because no one will come to her aid in this fight. And after it's over, no one will ask if she's hurt or drag her off to some party. She is all alone. For her, this emptiness has long since been second nature. So much that even after leaving Lungmen for such a brief period of time, everything about the city seems so distant and nostalgic. Out of my way. Don't stop me from going back home. But Texas, the more you want to go back, the more you'll have to cut your ties. I'll just make you sink deeper and deeper. What I want to know, when you finally realize that you're completely covered in mud, what will you do then? Oh, it's battle time. No, it's not! Of course it's not. Good to see you again, Your Honor. Oh, Dan Brown, you're here. Looks like I'm in luck. You washed your car just last week, didn't you? Nothing I can do about it. After all, it's my job to be hated. Don't worry, I'll get it nice and clean for you again. Why don't you take a look around while you wait? That's alright, I'll just wait here. Your Honor, I heard that judges have it pretty good. They drive fancy cars, show up on TV, and even the mayor has to be extra polite around them. After all, they represent Lady Cecilia as well. Yeah. Just hit the thumbs up. I reckon I don't see any other judges like you, Signora Lavinia, who get paint thrown on their car every other day. You're probably right. I don't know about the fancy cars or TV appearances, but I could sure use a membership card to your store right now. Get that car wash membership? Sorry, our humble little shop doesn't offer VIP services. You look like you're in a better mood than before, though. Did that one Familia stop giving you trouble? All thanks to you, Your Honor. I ran into them on the street yesterday, and they all steered clear of me. Never thought there'd be a judge as fair as you in Siracusa. I'm doing good, Merwin. How you doing? How's the vacation? I wouldn't call this a vacation in Italy, I'll tell you that much. I'd call it, the Italian visual novel. The Mafia 4. There you go. So, fair enough, huh? They're just scared of the people behind me, that's all. You say that, but even when you're backed by Familia Bologna, you're still doled out punishment to a Familia well connected to the Bolognes. And Siracusa, Lady Cecilia is justice itself. I don't know how many of the judges representing the interests of her old Familia actually bother upholding any real justice, but deep down in my heart, I know you're the embodiment of justice. For Gotham. This isn't actually a compliment. You alright? That's good to hear. Alright, I almost forgot. You said earlier that you were having trouble sleeping. Did you see a doctor? I did. The doc said I don't have anything wrong with me physically. Just some mental stress. Oh, is something troubling you? Troubling me? I wouldn't go that far. Honestly, this job is basically just a way for me to kill time. I'm not exactly rich, but I'm not desperate for cash either. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, Your Honor. I just don't know. How do you usually like to pass the time? Oh, I got to take this call. It's me. What? Karasi was... I understand. I'll be right there. Sorry, Dan Brown. Let's chat some other time. As for your question just now, I'd recommend giving the theater a shot. I'd often head down to watch an opera if I had the time to spare. Well, there's your answer. Dan Brown exits the store. He watches as the judge deeply respects drives off into the rain, quickly disappearing from sight. She's always so busy, he thinks to himself, dyeing his rain-beaded gloves on his overalls. But nothing she does will end up mattering, will it? Or rather, the fact that she still holds on to hope is precisely the reason why she'll be disappointed again and again. Things weren't this complicated in the good old days. He looks at the rain falling outside the store and suddenly remembers an afternoon many years ago. I hope it rains a little longer so I won't have to sweep out the garbage in the morning. Meanwhile, get down! Oh, we popping off. Everybody is popping off. Damn, thought you were a pampered little princeling, but it turns out you're pretty tough to deal with. They're no slouches. Stand back, Rubio. PNG battle, baby! I'm clearly the one they're after. I know! Woo. There's more of them over there, too! Out of my way! PNG! Fight! Slippery bastard. What? Isn't that Penguin Logistics? Come here, Wolfie boy! Get down. Okay. Modern day gaming graphics and animations. Let's get it. You dead, Gambino? Like I'd kick the bucket so easily. Never expected the real master to show up here. Cut the crap. The mission's botched. Let's split what we can. Unreal PNG 5, not Unreal Engine, Unreal PNG. I think I remember those two. Is everyone gone now? You alright? I think so. You're wounded, don't move, it's easy to bleed out. I've already called for backup and they'll be here soon. I'll be fine, but how? How many people would have known about today's banquet? Are you suggesting? You're right, such a large-scale coordinated attack must have been planned for a while. But my identity is public knowledge at this point, it is not exactly hard to track me down. In any case, I'm glad you arrived in time. Karasi is dead. GG's, rest in peace. Sad boy hours. What did you say? What? You gotta be shitting me. Karasi is dead? A car bomb detonated right as he was walking by. Him and 3 bodyguards near him died instantly. Based on the wreckage at the scene, there is no point even taking him to the hospital. Damn. They said he was left in pieces, bro. I'm sorry. The people who attacked us without a doubt. The same people who murdered Ministro Karasi. What could their objective be? Penance pulls up. Why are you here? There are so many court cars here as well. You should have told me sooner that Bellone invited her here. Texas, as the first witness of the scene of the murder, you are also a suspect. Now I'm here to detain you. What? For why? For why? Any resistance will be treated as flouting the laws of Siracusa and will be punished accordingly. Damn, bro, we going to jail. Texas does not resist. She understands what she sees in the judge's eyes. Moreover, to all officials and associates of the Familia, Ministro's Karasi's importance to Vocini is self-evident. The attacks carried out on each of you will be investigated as part of the same investigation. Hope I like prison food. Time for Sloppy Joe Wednesdays. Oh, man. I, Lavinia Falcone, swear upon my honor to find the identity of the murderer. This shall not go unpunished. You're not serious, are you? Of course I am. Bro said, and you're the slop? Hey, yo! What the? Hell no! The string of events that just occurred makes Leon feel a bit fatigued. And right as this thought crosses his mind, his entire world starts to spin. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, Leon's down. The rain continues to fall with no signs of relenting. Damn, this must be why Leon isn't great. This must be why Leon isn't great gameplay-wise. Huh. This dude just be falling out like that. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. You know I gotta hit that jammer. You know what I gotta do to him. It's time to get it cracking. Wow, a battle, I know. Huh? It's crazy. Hey, ya boys, can I just have a little fun with you? Nah, I can't touch you. Son of a bitch.
Terrain data collection complete.
Hello, how you doing? Do a little bit of that. Get that going. Hello, how you doing? Alright. Let's put you...
Moving out! The slightest vibration can change the result.
This is Dorothy Gaming, chat. If you didn't know, now you know. Dorothy Gaming is where you don't really have to use your brain. You just play Bomberman. If you've ever played Bomberman Land before, then this should be very familiar to you. You just play Bomberman, you put the mine down, you grab another one, you put that bad boy down. What you do? And you're gonna want to do it again.
No, I won't.
Just like that. You just keep it going.
I promise them.
Okay. Nice and sweet, nice and sweet. Yes, sir. Alright, I think I ran out. Did I use them all?
Monitoring intruders.
Oh, shoot. Wait, after delay trigger other resonators within range. Immediately gain one trap. Well, we got more. Great gaming, yes. We having fun. This is actually hilarious. I'm literally just letting Dorothy do this. Is my Chen E2'd? Yes, I do have E2 Chen.
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
Chen has a module, right? I don't have her module yet. I need to get that. You said I could pair it up with W skill too. You're right. Oh, you're so right. Yeah. Oh my god, that would be great. That would actually be great. I didn't even think of that till now. Yeah, our module makes her useful again, a great support unit. Yeah, I gotta get Chen's module. I think I was working on it. And then I started working on Texas's stuff, which I upgraded Texas's module up all the way. I just need to get one more upgrade for Texas altar, and then she'll be M3, so we're good in that regard. So I'm happy about that. Where am I? Oh, you're finally awake. Oh, it's you. This is home? Dimitri, why are you here? Lavinia brought you back. According to the doctor, you passed out due to a combination of your injuries and fatigue. Want an apple? Sure. I knew you'd be hungry, so I already peeled it for you. Wow, you're nice. Where's Lavinia? She left after delivering you to the guards. You should know by now that she's always been reluctant to set foot inside this mansion. Her coming here for your sake is already a miracle itself. Karachi's death is actually a bit of an issue, and news of your injury is sure to get out. In the eyes of the other Familia, the Bolognas have in a heartbeat gone from the clear frontrunner to a total mess, both inside and out. Crazy how things could flip on a dime, just like that. You could play tic-tac-toe with Dorothy and W. I have to do that. Jeez, yeah, the enemies are not going to stand a chance. It's just going to be explosions everywhere. It's going to be beautiful. Alright, someone could show up at any moment to try to take a bite out of us. Did we keep any of the assailants alive long enough to get them to talk? Unfortunately, no. We couldn't find any leads on their bodies either, damn. I expected as much. Any idea who could be behind this? The Saluzos always kept their cards close to their chest, biding their time for them. This is a prime opportunity. As for the Rosatis, they're probably victims too, since Walich was with me when they attacked. Still, Columbia's Familia have never been monolith. True, there's always the possibility of infighting among them. Besides, there are even more possibilities. I'm sure they found themselves a nice opening. Mind pouring me some water? You bastard, barking out even more orders than usual when you're lying in bed. Did you really just pour me a cup of boiling water? Bro, who the hell gonna drink some boiling water? Bro, you trying to burn my throat? Like, what the hell? Is it my fault that your order wasn't specific enough? Why did you think he wanted Man, you know he didn't want boiling water. You just being a jackass. Bro be trolling. Alright, fine. I know this is how you express your dissatisfaction with me. What is it this time, huh? It's about the arrangement with Texas. Okay. I can't agree to it. Lavinia is a righteous person who would never frame an innocent. She has her own ideas. That's not what I meant. She was supposed to be your sword. When the boss handed her over to you, that came with the assurance that she would not endanger the Familia. You should have forged her into a razor-sharp blade. But now, she's behind bars under Lavinia's watch. Yeah, we in the prison, boys, with the soap, with the freaking Sloppy Joe Wednesdays, Taco Tuesday, if we're lucky. You know. You seriously can't tell that she's looking out for our Familia's interests? I'll admit, holding on to Texas after today would only make things more precarious for you. That's her surname. That her surname has appeared once more in Siracusa draws far too much attention. In that sense, you have a point. From Lavinia's perspective, it's safer to have Texas in hand. But how is the rest of our Familia supposed to see this? They'll start to think, Leon, the next dawn of the Familia Bologna has gotten addicted to playing house on top of the tablecloth, that you've gone soft. Not only do you not know how to swing a knife, you've gotten it taken away from you. The Bolognas have already lost the advantage. No matter who comes looking for trouble, we need to fight back tooth and nail. Leon, the development of Vocini's new district is more than the humdrum business of Il Ministero dei Lavori Pubblici. It should be under Bologna control. So that's what you really wanted to say to me. I also have my own plans, Dimitri. Let's hear them then. Alright, Fratello, you are my trusted advisor. When I got attacked, I'd already had a feeling that things weren't adding up, and after hearing about his death, that became even more clear. You just asked me who I suspected could be behind this. I don't actually think it's a Saluzzo or Rosati. And why is that? The hitmen knew me all too well. They knew exactly how to hit our Familia with speed and precision while targeting me at the same time. So what you're saying is, I'm going to lock myself indoors for the next few days. I need to recover from my wounds. If people think we're fumbling in disarray, then let them think that. Until the true enemy shows their tail. So you let Lavinia take Texas on purpose. That's right. As for how she wants to play her hand, that's up to her to decide. In the meantime, there will no doubt be a slew of attacks on our Familia. So get ready. Pay attention to whoever's scheming behind the scenes. Understood. So was that a good enough answer for you? Of course. Since you have a clear plan in mind, naturally I hope you put it into action. You are, after all, the boss here. That's what I want to hear. Don't let me down, Dimitri. Well, bro, you the boss, but they need to give you a module. Hey, hello, Walich. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Hello, Walich, it's me. Leon, I heard you were injured. How you doing? I'm fine. We need to talk about what happened earlier today. I'd imagine you probably have something to ask me too about that name. Texas. Damn, they got me in the cell, bro. The prison. So you were held up at the time. Who was holding you up? An old acquaintance. Awfully convenient for them to show up just then, don't you think? You're pretty used to being in this kind of situation, aren't you? Back in Lungman, I'd sometimes let myself get interrogated like this. Lungman, huh? Anyways, they have no reason to do anything like that. That's what they all say. Please. To be honest, though, I don't think you could have been the perpetrator, Chilena. I can't imagine it would have done you any good. Also, Leon contacted me beforehand and gave me a few reasons of why I should trust you. So that's why you showed up at the venue where so many important figures were present. It was originally prepared as a stage for you by Familia Bologna. However, given the current circumstances, our best option is for me to keep you here. You're protecting Leon. I'm protecting you as well, Texas. Also, this may divert the attention of the other Familia. They will be speculating what Bologna's next move will be after getting hit like this. And those suspicions might loosen some of the fetters around my ankles. Are you really a judge? Why would you ask that? You seem to know a lot about the Familia, about how the Familia operate. I am in fact a judge. But to be good at this job in Siracusa, you need to know how the mafioso keep themselves alive even better than they do. So, even if I'd rather not know, you misunderstood me. It's not at all surprising that a law enforcement official would know a thing or two about the people you're enforcing it on, but what I meant was that judges like you didn't exist back in the old Siracusa. Don't get the wrong idea, Texas. I didn't bring you here because of the so-called checks and balances among the Familia. Outsiders may interpret my stance as such, but I couldn't care less. You just arrived in the city and you still don't understand how important Ministro Carassi really was. He was an outstanding person. He could have made the city... he could have made the new city under construction something far better. It wasn't just another project to expand his business either. He wanted to make it possible for the citizens to enjoy a new way of life. But he's dead now. Rest in peace, my guy. But I will find his murderer and bring them to justice. They think that they can dispose of the people who refuse to bend the knee one after another, as if they were puppets. But I will make them realize that they are not tossing away a broken doll. They are murdering living, flesh and blood people. Gotta get through them skulls. Meanwhile, family problems. Alright, so Karassi's death had nothing to do with you. Right. And you didn't find out who the murderer was? Pretty much. And the task I gave you to investigate exactly why Bologna decided to bring back Texas no leads there either? You never miss a beat, my dear father. And despite having accomplished nothing at all, you didn't even bother showing up when I called to convene a meeting. The traffic is pretty bad at this time of the year. Lapland, when I kicked you out of the house 7 years ago, you lost your right to call yourself a Saluso. Do you understand what that means? Of course I do. It means you don't show any mercy when you decide to dispose of a disobedient tool like me. You've always been so self-aware, yet never have the slightest inclination to act accordingly. Do you really need me personally to deliver a little warning to the poor little judgy? Why would I need to feel why would I feel a need to warn her? Now that the princeling pup is hiding behind closed doors, everyone's gonna think the sharp-tongued little judgy is a Bologna puppet. And with your personality, you aren't inclined to believe that the Bolognes are as weak as they present. So wouldn't it be a common sense to use the judge's well-being to test the waters? Seeing as how you understand what to do, I want to see... Oh, wrong voice, sorry. Seeing as how you understand what to do, I want to see results. I got too into doing the voice. Why, naturally, I'd never disobey your orders, assuming our interests align, that is. My dearest father. She's like, yeah, as long as what I have to do aligns with you, yeah, don't worry, yeah, I'll do it. If it doesn't, I'm not doing it. So that's how that goes. I think I said that wrong, actually. As long as what she does aligns with what she wants to do, she'll do. That's what I meant. You said back in Lungman, Operator Hoshiguma interrogating Operator Texas. Must be fun co-worker on one job, enemies on the other one, eh? Man, shout out to Hoshi. Alright, so, Salvador, what are we to do now? Am I to thank you for freeing me from the clutches of my own blood relative? Am I to thank you for spilling blood so that the infected workers may have full stomachs? The man you killed was my father! No, I do not need a list of his crimes. I should think... I know them better than you. The scars on our bodies are proof of his cruelty. The deaths of those laborers were proof of his exploitation. But still, despite it all, Salvador, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for saving me and so many others. But the stench of blood lingering about you grows stronger and stronger. Let us be away from this place, Salvador. Just the two of us. Take me somewhere where we will be at last able to find peace, alright? It might be already too late. Salvador, it might have been too late the day you first set foot in Colombia, from where you first sharpened your blade. You say this was all destined, that it couldn't have been avoided? I can't help but think, if I were in Vivian's place, would I be able to forgive Salvador? Even if what he did could be forgiven, the grudge would follow the both of them for the rest of their lives. Hey, yo, who are you? And you got black and red? Wait a minute! Huh? Okay, exactly, Signorina? Yeah, who, huh? Who, huh? Man, I don't know who you are, but hello. The two of them were able to get together in the end, of course. Artistic license. In fact, the real Salvador did not elope with Vivian. Also, despite the fact that Vivian's father was indeed as callous as he was wealthy, he took good care of his family. Particularly Vivian, who he dotted on like a diamond in the palm of his hand. Oh, very rarely is someone pure evil, don't you think? Therefore, even if the perpetrator was someone you loved dearly, even if you were aware of your father's despicable acts, something like what he did is not so easily forgiven. Signorina Vivian ultimately chose to leave him and move to a new city, where she met someone who truly loved her and thus began a new life. But until her last breath, she never forgot the man named Salvador. So in a sense, this story could be seen as vicariously helping her dream come true. Did you know her as well? You said she put the leash on herself? Yeah. I suppose you could say that. My name is Katerina. You're quite the lovely young actress. Are you new here? I swing by frequently, but I've never seen your face before. I am. My name is Sora, and I came from Lungman. Lungman? How fascinating. I've heard of many actors who went to Lungman to develop their careers, but rarely the other way around. Sometimes there's value in bucking the trend. Too true. So, Miss Katerina, do you know what happened to the actual Miss Vivian? She never forgot Salvador. Maybe that's why her son chose a similar path. He became a wise guy and gradually rose to become the Don of a certain Familia. A Familia that would eventually go on to clash against the Salvador himself. Fortunately, they came forward and prevented the two rivals from becoming mortal enemies and eventually became allies. Wait, are you talking about the Rosati family from the script? That's right. Have you already read through the entire thing? Yes. I also wanted to learn as much as I could about the Texas family's history, for some personal reasons. So what did you think of the story? There's a few bits I can't make sense of. Oh, for example, Salvador's granddaughter. Sora the stylist wants you to take a look at the design of your costume. I'll be right there. Sorry, but I have to go. I don't mind. We'll have another chance to talk. Sora, take your time. We could always chat at our leisure some other day. Yeah, for personal reasons. Okay, that's great. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Get off auto. I like how that didn't skip any dialogue. It was just making the movement go by faster. Alright, Salvador's granddaughter. You're wasting time with the theater again, boss. How many times do I have to tell you, Wallach? It's not a waste of time, huh? You push most of your work onto me just so you could go write a shitty play? Is that what the boss of a Familia should be doing? You even gave yourself a pseudonym? Do you have a problem with that? Of course not. You're none other than Giovanna Rosati. Oh. Oh, our beloved Donna. I know you're dissatisfied with me. But is there really anything in the city worth worrying over? Before, no. But now, yes. Karasi is dead. Oh? Karasi was originally just an ordinary man elevated by the Familia to keep each other in check. All his death proves is that Bologna was not capable enough, nothing more. And someone greatly resembling Selenia appeared at Leon's side. Say that again? Jelena, Texas. Yes. Wallach, I don't recall you being the sort of man to crack jokes. And you should know that I hate people who joke about Texas more than anything else. So you could tell I'm not joking. I have no idea how Bologna managed to find her, but she had those unmistakable eyes and hair. Exactly like the ones in your photo. She didn't die. She's with Leon now. She would never have survived the liquidation if not for a single Familia protecting her. The logical conclusion is that Bologna saved her back then. Bro said it's okay, you wanna smash her? Whoa, I didn't say all that. What are you talking about, bro? I didn't say all of that. What do you mean? Looks like we're going to need to have a little chat. Giovanna, this is clearly a trap. Wallach, my apologies, boss. It's not so much a trap as an entire conspiracy. Think bigger. If they really were the ones who saved her back then, what good does it do to me to drop by and express my gratitude? Make preparations. Business discussions are over. I'm paying Vocini a visit. Understood. I'll make the arrangements. Alas, it seems that the new script will have to go on the back burner for a while. Everybody going crazy for the fact that Texas is here. They didn't even know she was alive. Boss, I'm sure you're aware that Karasi's death presents an excellent opportunity for us, but you still are seen hung up on the Texas name. If this keeps up, the Rosatis won't have a future. And scene. Thank you! Holy mother of God, old smash and dash. Smash and dash is crazy, what the hell? Saying that is wild. Alright, chat. We streamed for almost 3.5 hours. I think that's a good stopping point for the day. My voice is cooked. Oh my god, dude, what the hell? Oh, jeez. So, next time we stream this, I'll try to get stages 3, 4, and 5 done, at least. Maybe 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that way I can complete this like in 3 streams. Because that's probably what we're gonna do. Oh, Lord. Whew. Reading be like, bro. Reading be like. Oh, this is crazy. I'm liking the story so far, though. It is good. We're still far from halfway. No 10-hour stream today? No. No 10-hour stream. I'll literally kill my voice if I do that. It's different when you're playing a game that you like actively have to read out loud. It's very different compared to streaming like other games. Don't forget the side story stuff, got you. Alright, so I'll probably grab some boards here. You need a 24-hour? I did one 24-hour stream in my life. It was back when I hit 1,000 subscribers. That was the only time I did that.
Any new plans?
Do one pull? Hell no. I did my daily pull on stream. But yeah, jeez, I don't ever want to do another 24-hour in my life. Like, it would have to. I'm not even gonna put a number on when the next 24-hour stream will be, but it will be a while. Like, God, maybe like 20,000 subscribers, but I'm not doing it for 10. I am not. I don't want to go through the hell of doing a 24-hour again. That's how bad I don't want to. Like, it takes a toll on your body, man. And plus, the more subscribers that we have, the better the 24-hour stream will be, you know? You'll have more people. So, yeah, okay, I need to grab those. The Red Bulls. And the bronze things. Speaking as a man that loves to sleep, that must have been purgatory. It was something. It was pain. It was true pain, let me tell you. So yeah, my dudes, I am done for now. I'll try to get up that Arknights video that I recorded a while back so you guys could see that animation. And yeah, just stay tuned for some more Arknights content. I'll try to get back to this very soon. This ends... Oh, this ends on... Okay, but the shop ends on the 20th. When does this actually end? The 13th? Which is... Oh, I got time. Ah. Okay. It was an animation about... It was an animation with, I believe, Chen? And... Talula? If I'm remembering correctly. It was like a fighting stream. You're gonna enjoy 5 more streams of this? This is not gonna be 5 more streams. There's no way. So yeah, I'll stream this again next week. I'll try to at least stream it twice, because I think I could get it done. Like I said, you could finish the story in EX stages in 10 days. Yeah, we got this. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. You know, hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. 6 more streams. Yeah, of other games I gotta also stream. Jesus. I got freaking Punishing Grey Raven I gotta stream tomorrow. If you haven't joined the Discord server, it's completely free to join. Other than that, appreciate the support. Tell anybody you can about the channel. We're trying to get to 9,000 subscribers, and we're getting close, my boys. We getting close. So, yeah, we're gonna get there pretty soon. Like, this month, we're gonna hit 9K, 100%. 100% we hit 9K, so it's not a matter of if, but when. So, yes. Fun little waltz through Pizza Town. Thanks for the stream, keep Okami-sama. Thank you for watching and moderating the chat. I appreciate it. And thank you, Remzi, also for moderating the chat. Alright, I am out of here, my dudes. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm about to go make some food, because I am hungry. Freaking shish. Freaking shrimp pizza. What the hell?